valley of the shadows, land of the scorpion. Stung by the darkness, swimming in all the poison. I need some angel music, so damn hot down here. I need some angel music, so to wash away the fear. Come with some angel music, so damn hot down here. I need some angel music, so to wash away the fear. Holy, unseen, I plead, show me some mercy. Grandma, come on down here and sing your prayer with me. Cause I can shine like a raven if I get a little bit of sun. With a little bit of light, just a little bit of sun. I can shine like a raven if I get a little bit of sun. With a little bit of light, I can shine like a raven. I can shine like a raven. I can shine like a raven. In the land of the shadows, the valley of the scorpion. Stung by the darkness, swimming in out the poison. I need some angel music. I need some angel music. I want some angel music. The song to wash away the fear. Holy, unseen, I play. Show me some mercy. Grandpa, come on down here and sing your prayer with me. Cause I can shine like a raven with a little bit of sun, a little bit of light, just a little bit of sun. Black feather glisten, just a little bit of light, a little bit of sun. I can shine like a raven, shine like a raven. Black feather glisten. Pull me up from the Snake River. I want to be one. Pull me up from the Snake River. I want to know freedom. Oh,
Dead air, boy. Dead air. Hurry up, talk. Not much.
Talk.
I spent the entire past 3 days digging into Foucault's pendulum. That's fun, dude. Let me tell you.
That's boring. I've been spending my days just listening to that album, fucking memorizing the songs. The album that song came off of, you fool.
Oh.
I was stuck on that, dude.
Well, they accept Foucault's pendulum as empirical evidence, but
I don't need a gun, got a djembe. I love that one too.
I don't got a gun.
Cool.
Got a djembe.
Yeah, djembe is a drum.
Yeah, I know.
So that's what he's. Yeah.
About
I didn't know what it was. I had to look it up, but oh well.
He plays one actually. It's probably on that album too. He does a couple of solos and stuff.
Yeah, he's a goofy. Like every time I watch that video, I laugh because he's such a goofball. Like he's walking around like limp leg. He's just goofing around, right? It just cracks me up. But if you listen to the words of the song, there's so much meaning to it. It's like I sat there and analyzed it and thought about it. And was like, wow, this is a beautiful song. Like love it.
You love that song that much? Huh.
Yeah, I do. It rings in my head all day long. Even though I'm doing other stuff, it's just singing in my head now. John Buddy, I don't even know what he's saying, but I'm singing it in my head all the day.
You should have stayed on last night, dude. We went through all kinds of music, dude. It was fun.
I want to hear other kinds of music.
It was a free for all. We went over to Rumble and just played all the mainstream music we wanted to, whatever we wanted to. Yeah. Anyways, I'm still stuck on this pendulum thing. And inside of the pendulum itself, it actually has a separate ball that moves. It's made out of lead. That's what causes its motion. And the ones
I've been trying to tell you this, Roger. It's got a servo that keeps it moving too.
Yeah, well, they don't keep them constantly moving. Matter of fact,
no, it just whenever it starts to go out of position, it pulls it back in.
I'm pretty sure that the tension rings actually deviate its curvature would be
because obviously, as soon as you let it go, you'd have to let it go perfectly, or you'd have to just put it in there and just leave it perfectly centered, and then wait for it to start to move on its own. That would be more convincing to me.
The only place you're supposed to get a 360-degree foucault pendulum is at the North Pole, literally.
But see,
so
the point is,
what they do is they calculate the other quarters that they are in the sections where they have them, and they have the mechanism moving it. But I mean, the deviation.
No, they just divided it by 360 is all they did.
Yeah, well, they quarter the circle. That's what they do.
They square a circle. This is what they're really doing.
Square, just paint square in a circle.
You can't. It's possible.
G-Man actually went to go look at one at a museum, and they won't let him look at the mechanism.
No, they won't let you look because they don't want you to see that it's just a magnet with a damn, like a static type of controller arm on it. It's like a servo, but it controls it to keep it in the right place so it'll proceed like it's supposed to. Otherwise, it would just go wherever you. As soon as you let it go, if you let it go a little bit the wrong direction, it's going to go the wrong direction. It's going to go around backwards. You know what I mean? They don't want that to happen.
The world celebrated foucault because he got one to go fully around the 360. That's fine. Yeah. Oh, his scientific and his gyro is even worse, dude. But he had MS, multiple sclerosis, so he was losing his scruples towards the end. He was losing his mind. That's what killed him. Yeah.
His marbles.
Yeah.
His marbles fell out.
We fell into a pendulum.
No, I think what happened was somebody took advantage of the fact that he was dying and then pinned that shit on him and made up a story. And it's been the same way ever since.
He did all that shit.
Nah, I doubt it.
He went nuts. Yeah.
Sure he did. He wasn't just some guy they just took the idea from, huh? Nah, no, it couldn't be.
Put the elliptical plane down, but it has a bias because it has to gain momentum, so it does go up towards the edge. So it'll give it.
Do you realize that most everything you ask, when you really narrow it down, you can't answer the question because there's no way to prove it's true?
Well, no, they actually claim that it is empirical evidence that the Earth spins. That's what they say. But then Michelson-Morley Foucault, not Foucault, Aries, they proved it. It's the stars that move. That's the only that's the observed observation.
I would agree. Stars move, but what does that prove?
We're stationary.
And they go back around at the same every year. They go right back where they were. So what?
Foucault's pendulum.
That proves that we're on a flat surface.
Well, it doesn't prove.
Or it could be the same. Yeah, could be.
But the thing is that they do return to the same. So the idea of their Big Bang is what's in its motion and stuff.
They just try to describe a fart. That's what a Big Bang is. It's describing a fart.
Dude, the Big Bang is what they say it is now. They say it happened everywhere at once.
Right. So, they'd have to say that because otherwise, because the way God made everything, it happened all at once. So the chicken, the rooster, the chicken, and the egg were all created at the same time. There is no
people that touting for the Big Bang and having one singularity at one point in time at far, far reaches of our universe somewhere. They think it's where the great attractor is, wherever that is.
I think the rooster is the answer to that question. Chicken or egg? No, rooster.
No, but this is all going on, but I thought it would get Leo's observation. Pull it out. The one with the tower cranes. You've seen his, right? He's going with their same idea that we're an inertial reference frame, and if we're the inertial reference frame, it would cause everything that hangs to swing, to deviate. Not a gravitational field. That's what Foucault's working with, the gravitational fields. But he does ascribe to east, southeast, and west, and north too. So they don't have that in the globe model. In particular, they've they have enhanced it more, and they've changed their theory on the Big Bang too. They'll keep changing this stuff, change the star motion to dark matter, all kinds of crap. Mr. Tahiti.
Right. Oh yeah, more of that unprovable science that.
Yeah, well, but they say that Foucault proved that the Earth spin. That's what they claim. They still claim it now.
Can you prove that when you vote that it actually does anything? Can you prove that?
Well, yeah, you pull a lever.
I mean, can you prove anything really? Can you prove that the stuff they put in your food isn't poisoning? You can't really prove that, but can you prove that it is? No, not necessarily either, right? It's like they say they are. They say there's in there, but
everything is poison, dude. Right? I mean, there's poison in everything. Think about it. And I mean, they're trying. I don't think they're doing a mass extinction.
Don't give me that excuse. Please don't give me that excuse where you say that, well, if you drink water enough, it'll kill you too. No, I don't want to hear that.
No, I'm not
because water, not normally, yeah.
So what I'm saying, what they do is what their experimental synthetic foods and chemical and stuff cause diseases, and they treat those. That's what they do. That's what they're trying across the board.
Right. And so it's either that way or it's just accidental, and they're just trying to supposedly help. But either way, it's still.
I think the first case was either done out of malice or,
What is that?
Or was accidental.
Someone's foot kicking something.
He's driving his crane. That's Leo.
Oh, he's putting his foot up.
Flat Earth, not flat Earth Leo in a crane, but this is a level observer, the crane operator. This is the monster. And most of the people in this arena won't talk to Leo about it because he'll like shut you down. Like, are you going to tell me about Foucault's pendulum? Oh, pendulums.
No, he's going to tell you no. Trust me. Once that thing gets whipping around, you're going to get out of this fucking way.
You've been pulling apart NASA footage day one, dude. We're talking about
anybody can pick it apart unless they've edited it again, and picked all that stuff out. If you play the original stuff, you'll see it. There's so much candy ass shit that's just not even funny.
We'll dig into Foucault's pendulum too here in a minute, just to get a look at what they see and how they think. But this is what Leo says about it. Let's play it. You ready? Mm-hmm. Here comes Leo. Rawr.
As an operator of tower cranes for over 20 years, whether it be saddles, luffers or PEDs, I know for a scientific fact the spinning globe Earth theory is actually impossible. I've only got to look out my window and the globe goes bye-bye, and there's not one single person on this earth that can refute me by providing a demonstration involving a pendulum that's at least 2 meters tall in height that would suggest that cranes and pendulums can be dead still on a spinning, wobbling, oscillating cannonball. I asked 7 years ago. Lots have tried. We've had all the globe faces have a go, and a few people from NASA. James Skipper being one of them. He came and had a go, former test engineer for the Gemini program and the moon landing, but James failed. At least he had a go with a pendulum. Simon Dan ran away. Conspiracy cats came in. When he was held accountable, i.e. to provide demonstrable science, he then lied and misrepresented me, got himself an instant block. So all of these globogandists online have had a go, but none of them have provided any real world science to refute me. Like I say, I've only got to look out the window and the globe goes bye-bye.
I want to ask Rapture again, dude, do you think compasses point south to a magnetic pole? I just got to ask that question. You can answer in the chat.
Even tower crane operators, foolish enough to think they live on a spinning ball. Any demonstration they'll come up with will prove the spinning globe Earth theory is ridiculous. Sorry guys. I only stand by the things that are demonstrably true. And as a result of that, no one on earth can refute me. And those things I stand by prove the globe is impossible. And because of that, I have hundreds of trolls
How
visit
high
the
is
channel, some minutes old. They set up accounts specifically to come and troll me, misrepresent me. They're so desperate now that they come in pretending to be flat earthers, but expose themselves by misrepresenting, waffling crap, acting crazy, all trying to make us, the people who stand by demonstrable truth, look silly. So I'm constantly deleting and blocking people who represent the globe, whether it be straight up trying to defend the absurdity of the globe with words but no science, or actually being a bit more cunning, coming into the guise of so-called truthers, but again, waffling crap, exposing themselves. Sorry, every crane on Earth proves the globe is scientifically impossible. For the record here, anyone on Earth who wants to have a go, provide that link to the scientific demonstration involving a pendulum here in the pinned comment. It doesn't exist because the globe doesn't exist. If the Earth was a spinning ball, my career as a tower crane operator wouldn't exist, clearly. The force of gravity, whether it be the bending and warping of pantomime time or mass attracting mass, are both bunkum, both nonsense. Just silly stories attached to a natural phenomenon that clearly don't cut it when they come under the scrutiny that is the scientific method. So sorry, like I previously said, I've only got to look out my window and the globe goes bye-bye. Oops.
I like his method there. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, I mean, it's as simple as that. He's right.
If we were in an inertial reference frame that was spinning at that speed, right? Think about it. Everything that wasn't attached would be in motion too.
Exactly. Anything hanging suspended like that from some kind of cable, like, and that's what that is. It's like hanging from a cable to where, you know, any kind of movement of that arm, it's going to move, right? It's going to follow that arm no matter where it goes. So if anything was moving, the sky was moving, it would cause that arm to move. It would swing, right?
You know, thanks to Newton's final statement was with the gravitational constant that everything's
see, a
held
plumb bob
down.
proves this, Roger. A plumb bob. You just hang a plumb bob and then watch it go completely still. You know, wait whatever time it takes, because sometimes it takes a little while, but you know, it'll point straight down, and it always does, no matter where you go. There is no like center of anything.
Hanging out with McToon's compass. We were waiting to see that demonstration that he said that the compass dips south. I'll tell you what. When I go down, I'll take my compass out and I'll demonstrate it. I have 3 of them now, so I'll make sure I get a long needle compass too, just to demonstrate whatever they're talking about. That wouldn't change. But what I'm trying to say was that foucault.
What that guy said might be true.
It isn't, because
no. Think about it, Roger. Think about it. If the center, if something in the center, no matter what kind of a magnetic field it is, if something in the center is pulling towards it and causing north to be north, got it? Then if you got far enough away from it, it would start to like fall off, and it would start to like not work anymore. I think that makes sense.
It's not about.
I really do.
Working. It's not. He's saying it points south.
Huh?
Yeah, I know.
No, but I'm saying it seems like to me, like once you got too far out, it would just tick, like it would just wiggle back and forth. It wouldn't really even work because there wouldn't be enough pull for it to actually point. It would just constantly like move this way a little bit and that way because it wasn't really getting the good full part of that field, right? Because it was breaking. Because at a certain, it's just like with light, you know, like, you know, what is that thing called about the light, how far it can go, so or whatever, the something principle or whatever. But anyway.
Well, anyways,
you know
the compass
the Rayleigh
itself,
principle.
It is the south. Your compass becomes the south point. That's what we actually determined. This we actually went through this. Me and D-Man pulled apart a compass live, and they demonstrated it. And actually, it is the needle itself is the magnetic south. There is no real true magnetic south. There has to be in their model. There's supposed to be.
I know there's no pull towards the south. There's nothing coming out of the south that pushes. It comes from the north either. And they try to claim that, but there's no proof of it.
Oh, I can prove that it points north now. I can go outside with my compass, show you.
No, I'm not talking about that. Yeah, but how easy is it for me to put a small magnet somewhere near that, and make it go the wrong way? You know what I'm saying? All they'd have to do is put little magnets around in the ice, and you wouldn't even see them.
Just for you, we'll play the video where McToon tries to answer that question. Rusted Soul asked him. He's out there talking about McToon measured this magnetic field stronger the further south he went. We're waiting for that data, dude. We're still waiting for that data.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
No.
Unless it's all just a farce. Maybe somebody did walk around and put something under the ground that's far enough to where you couldn't see it, but it would actually have an effect on your compass so that it would point towards the north most of the time. But then when they don't want it to, then it won't, right? Yeah. Think about it.
So you're raptured again. Are you going to go by your name? Are you raptured again? Do you believe in the Bible? The Bible doesn't tell about a sphere Earth at all, dude. So you can keep
no kidding
out here chirping in the chat.
Oh, you're talking to him?
Yeah. Good God.
Australian Navy, my
idiot. Yeah, Toon versus the Australian skeptics got a point. Australian Navy report.
No, but I'm laughing at what he said. I was just reading this. I just wanted to say hi to some people though too.
Oh, don't worry, Rapture again. I'll be down in Antarctica next year. I'll demonstrate.
What else is here? Bianca's
the
here.
Idiot McToon didn't.
Sarah G.
McToon left himself wide open.
Luke.
He really
Luke's
did.
Here. I didn't see Luke earlier.
Is Luke here? I don't know. Is Luke
he was.
Huh.
Lowry was here.
So we're gonna play the thing I didn't really get to play earlier. It's the TFE House of Horror.
Lord Racer was here. You saw him?
Yeah, Lord Racer's here. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
This is Rusted Soul went over and questioned these.
Well, Skeptic did say hi to me. I didn't even see it till just now. Sorry, guys.
You should say hi back.
I can't. I'm doing it now, but I'm saying I wasn't earlier because I can't write in there. So.
Hey, Cubby.
What's up, dudes?
I know.
What's up, Cubby?
I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that tech guy to come over and give me a foucault pendulums demonstration right quick. He ain't showed up yet, so. He said he was going to come over. Yeah. Cubby, you still there? He went silent.
Yeah, I was walking in the other room. Sorry.
Are you walking in the room with the ceiling?
Yeah.
Dude,
go ahead. I got to mute for a second.
Okay. Yeah, they're giving you crap about everything, dude. They can't argue with you, so they're going to make fun of you. That's all it is. I think there's a word for it. It's a Latin word. It means to attack the man. Ad hominem.
I like that. What's it? Quetzalcoatl. That means snake that eats man. I think that's a funny one. That's a funny one. It's like people call themselves that online all the time. I always laugh at it. I go, yeah, okay, I get it. Smart ass. Yeah, I get it.
I wonder what your bar mate means.
It means somebody you hang out in a bar with and get drunk with. That's what it is.
What was the word?
What was the word you just used, Ryan?
Yeah.
What you just say a second ago?
I don't know.
You were talking about people like talking. Never mind.
Ad hominem. That's what I was talking about. An ad hominem.
Oh. Give me a second. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got me when you asked me, then I went blank. Sorry.
Talking about the Latin word for to attack the man. The ad hominem.
Oh yeah, I said Quetzalcoatl because the Quetzalcoatl means a snake that eats man, right? Instead of it's eating its tail, it eats man, right? And so I remember that was like something I saw and I don't remember where I seen it, but I took pictures of it, screenshots of it because I was interested in what it meant, like how there's all these symbols in all these different brands and stuff like that. It's just creepy stuff like that. I don't know if any of it's true, but sometimes I get paranoid and I watch stuff like that, and it's like, what the hell, dude? Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, so let's play
where I'm going.
This is a circus fun house right here. Look at it. We got Max, McToon, and Rusted Soul all on the same stream.
Oh wow, they're buddy now.
No, they're not buddy. She's asking the questions that they were denying about TFE, what they brought with them, what experiments they were supposed to do. It's basically
this is the stuff you've been covering so far for the last couple of days.
I started covering some of it yesterday or the day before. Sorry.
Whatever. Yeah,
I didn't get to play all of it, so I should take it back to the very beginning. That way we can get the full premise of it.
I love the cat. I keep seeing the cat, and I keep thinking to myself, now I understand why what's his name put that cat in his video. Remember when he put his cat in the video that was flying around in the video that he made? Remember? And then now I understand where he got it from because he probably saw that same image right there. He saw the cat merge with
DJ New Moon.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's the guy.
Hey, it's Harmon.
Remember when he made that video where his cat was flying through the, like he had like an AI digital of his cat, And I was like, I asked him, I said, whose cat is it? He said, it's mine, remember? But then I
Yeah,
said,
I
well,
think
why
that's
did you put
DJ.
the cat in there? And he goes, oh, you'll get it. You'll eventually get it or something like that. And I didn't until I saw this. Then I was thinking, okay, so when he watched these videos and he watched this originally, he was probably saw that cat and that's why he put it in the video. Because he was like making fun. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
think you're connecting too many dots, Ryan.
I know, probably, but who knows?
When you were saying the word Quetzalcoatl, does it start with a Q?
Quetzalcoatl, yeah, I think so. That's starting with you, yeah.
I remember if it's the same one, we called it Quetzalcoatl. But
Okay, my bad.
No,
I'm pronouncing it wrong.
it could be. Who knows who's pronouncing it right? I said that's how I was raised saying it.
Gotcha. Tomato, gotcha.
Yeah, who cares? I just making sure it's spelled with a Q. I was hoping that would be good enough. And
yeah, I'm not sure how it's spelled.
America.
It usually spells itself. That's what I usually do. Is I just spell part of it and it pops up.
Yeah, from what I remember, and this is back when I was a teenager. Okay, go ahead. What?
Go ahead, Ryan. You said
no. I was just saying because if somebody's doing donuts like a block away, and I don't know if you can hear it through the mic or not.
Yeah,
we can kind of.
Yeah, but not enough to disturb us.
No.
Anyway, so
all right, then I'll just leave it.
That's what I like about all these content creators. They should figure out by now when there's loud noises in the way background, we don't hear it. They do, you know, because they can hear so well. They think it's coming over. And those squeaks we can hear, but we wouldn't know what it was. Anyway, so Quetzalcoatl, from what I remember, it came from South America or no Central America, I think.
Yeah,
from the sun gods.
Portuguese or Spanish. It's either one of the two by the sound of it. Yeah.
He's not going to have any power left if he keeps it up, dude. Jesus Christ.
Dude,
and
it's going to become the show, isn't it, Ryan?
I definitely hear
you
that.
and the boy
Yes. I'm saying, dude.
Well, I tell you what, go away from him. Go back in the house. Call the cops.
Right, and then my wife will say, "Why are you online at 9 and 10 o'clock at night?"
Well, then you'd be right there with a monkey cat pat. What are you doing?
Well, then I'd have to go in the garage, and then the fan would piss you guys off. So stop.
You should just tell her, "Hey, at least I'm here."
Yeah, there you
go. Well, she knows that, though. She knows that. Actually, she made me leave today. She gave me money just so I'd leave. She goes, "Just get out of the house, you fucking bum. You never leave."
You gotta love a wife like that.
No, she's good to me. She really is. She's supposed to be rotten,
like it, because you can joke around. When you can joke, it's good.
Slow. Yeah, you know how it is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You ready to go to the fun house, Harmon? You ready?
Well, fun house. Oh, this stuff.
Fun house here.
Okay, go ahead.
It always is, you know.
I like 2 lives at once.
I don't know how this works. It was like my third time doing a live. So, it says end stream. So I'm guessing that we're streaming. Let me look on the YouTubes really quick. Just make sure.
Is this Rusted Souls?
Talking a bunch.
Yeah, I watched that. Yeah.
You watched this live? I didn't get to see it live.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, thanks for.
That's what I wanted to look at.
Joining me.
Sorry, I always miss it too.
I don't know if this is.
Come on, get it together, lady.
Live.
Scott's tripping on the thumbnail.
That I'm live, but it's from my account. Huh. Let's see. It says it's on YouTube. I think you are live. View on YouTube. Oh, here we go.
Come on, Roger. Fast forward. Jesus.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, all right. Never mind. I see it.
I hope my first live stream doesn't sound that retarded.
Well, you were there.
Sorry, guys. I'm like here that I put together.
Please don't bring me into this.
It's really good. This is a good one. Determine if the app is using GPS to find his elevation or a barometer sensor.
It's probably a barometer sensor.
We'll show a close up of in the here in a minute. It'll get into that. So just so you know what we're talking about, there's a scene in his whatchamacallit, in his live stream that he did where he showed his phone to prove I forgot that was in there. I was going to put that in there later, but that's
you can see that.
That's me in Antarctica.
There's the coordinates.
It's that easy.
I'll pause it here. So notice the coordinates says 2270, right? He's moving it and it's moving around. He's like, look, it's proof. And then
I'll read them to you here.
Now watch. Oh, here, whatever. I did a tiny bit. It jumps up to 233. Like his elevation. He's literally just standing there.
There's the coordinates.
280 or 228.
I'll read them to you here.
2330, it jumps, and he's standing still. So is he on a fucking magic broom, or like, is that a drone? What's going on here? You know, like,
Yeah,
so,
MC2 and the magic flying with
Probably a
changing
recording of
elevation
him
while
somewhere
standing
else.
still.
exactly.
But you know, the globe will ad hoc and say, oh, you know, the barometer sensor is weak because it's like subject to magnetic forces, that this can affect like the pressure reading. But yeah, it should show that gradual change, the gradual differentials in the pressure reading if it were due to some kind of components inside of the phone creating some kind of electromagnetic effect. We know for a fact
Wouldn't it be easy to
jumping
just
60
record
feet would be
it and then play
reflecting
the video?
a serious pressure difference.
I don't know. Yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, that an immediate jump of
I don't know what
60
she's trying to
feet
get with, but she's
when you're already at, you know,
showing the
2,300 feet elevation.
fucked up reading over and over again.
Yeah, and I think he's
yeah, either your barometer sensor is damaged or the GPS tracking. Well, we don't know what app it is, you know? We don't know if the app is using GPS to determine elevation or a barometer, which would be an altimeter,
That is a good
which
point.
is just measuring atmospheric pressure relative to, you know, some kind of chamber inside of the phone.
Most apps
The difference in pressure between
probably use
the inside of the chamber.
longitude and latitude and give you your elevation that way. That's what I would think. You know, if you had a barometer, and some of those iPhones do, I have one in mine that actually gives you elevation. So
Burn the outside.
Yeah, and it's funny because if you notice his face, I think that underneath his little earmuffs, he's got like earpieces in, and someone told him like, shut it down, pull the phone away, because he pulls it away and then he like kind of like stalls for a minute and like, you know, reads off some stuff and reads off the 2330 number and puts it back. And when he puts the phone back, it goes up another 20 feet. So here, I'll play it so you can watch.
Yeah, the most drastic difference between lowest and highest, 2270 to 2350, that's 80 feet difference.
Yeah,
reflected by the sensor. We don't know if it's a GPS or a barometer, so
79 degrees, 40.
Out and tell us what this app is actually, what app he actually used, so we could find out what it was doing to determine his elevation.
Yeah, exactly. So here, I'll play the rest.
4 minutes, 24 seconds.
Basically,
south.
he's lying his ass off.
Yeah.
82 degrees, 48 minutes, 21 seconds west. Antarctica.
I can't wait till you go there, Roger. It's going to be so exciting.
2330.
I'm going to tell you.
Okay, again.
2330 already jumped to 2350.
Wow.
Yeah, he said 2330, and then it jumped 20 feet. Yeah. Which, like, okay, your phone
Holy
shifts
shit,
a
did that just
few
happen?
inches, reflecting 20 feet of.
That really did happen. They jumped like 25 feet in elevation. Yeah, there's something fishy.
If it was based on GPS, I would say that'd be normal because sometimes it does that and then it always goes back. Because the other day I was going somewhere and trying to find someone's house and it all of a sudden just rerouted me in the middle of the thing for no reason. I was like,
we're talking about elevation, not your route.
I know, but it reads it the same way. It triangulates the same way or trilaterate, whatever it is that it does.
Yeah, but does it give you your elevation? That's the question.
It can, if the towers, because if you measure it from where the tower is and the height of the tower, then you can get an elevation. Yes, absolutely.
It gives you an elevation reading on your barometer compass.
I'm not sure how it transferred from the tower, from the GPS tower to the phone, and how well it works, but I've seen it jump before. Like when I'm not necessarily watching that kind of a display, but I've looked at where where I'm at, and then suddenly I'm not where I'm at, and then it goes back again. So I've seen that happen.
Yeah,
so it does happen with GPS.
It's not saying he's not where he's at. He's been at 55 degrees. It's been back and forth between 54 and 55. He's like right on the line, but the elevation actually changed.
No, I do understand what you're saying. It's like, yeah, if it's that sensitive, then there's something wrong. It's probably a recording, and he's supposed to only hold it in front of the camera for a certain amount of time, then pull it away. And if he doesn't, then yeah, you end up with it looping or something, and then it goes back the way it was, and then you realize it's just a recording, and he's playing it on his phone, so that way you can see it. But he's covering it up somehow so you can't see that it's playing the recording. You know what I'm saying?
The reflection will cover it up. Cubby, what were you saying?
Speaking of that, I wasn't fully paying attention there, but like, is there a clear shot of at the top, he's got an iPhone clearly there. At the top, does it say a time? Oh, like in the top left?
I think they got that at the very beginning. We'll see if they show it again. Let's see.
Yeah.
Elevation difference. Either there's something wrong with the sensor or the GPS.
Yeah, or it's like hooked up to a drone or something, and he can't control the elevation, and that phone is just like some decoy phone connected to some, it's not even his
Right.
real phone. It's like some government issued phone that's connected to a drone somewhere or some shit. I don't know.
I don't know what
Anything's
that
Yeah,
means,
possible
that's
but
at this point.
actually, that is the third option, that his signal's being spoofed by some kind of nearby craft.
I thought that was like great when you pointed that out. I was like, oh my gosh, Jesse, you're right. Holy shit. The number, like I was looking at all this other stuff up here because when he moves his phone, all the other stuff does move, and it looks like, and 50 feet, 55 degrees, like that is really warm for like, like shit, dude. That's like,
And to answer the other boy's question in the audience, compasses work in Antarctica.
not.
Yeah,
My
what's crazy
real
about
quick.
it is,
I didn't
the
say they
difference
didn't.
in pressure.
Yeah.
I'm just so you know, I didn't say they didn't. I was just thinking, like, I saw someone wrote in there that was talking about when you get to a certain point in Antarctica that it starts to act funny. Like, that makes sense to me. I think that would really happen if there was really a dome and all the stuff that we claim is true. I think that would really happen because the dome should cause a magnetic field fluctuation right near it. So when you got close to it, it would cause some kind of reflection or something. It would cause some kind of anomalies. Let's just put it that way.
I don't know. But I've seen people in Antarctica use compasses. And what do you want to say, sir?
I was gonna say I've asked other people this before, and I haven't watched all the footage of this stuff. But it's like,
Mhm.
has anybody seen it? Where so basically right now, like he could click the side button on his phone, click it back on, and give you date and time. Has anybody that was down there? Did anybody do this? Like to me, that would just be the
I
simplest
don't
thing in
think
the
so.
world.
Right,
Just
to
show
see
a
the
date
screen
and
where they had
time.
to put their password in again, right? Just so that you
Right.
know that they're not fucking playing a video on their phone, right? Exactly, or
Right.
faking the phone
Exactly.
screen, right?
Good
Exactly.
idea.
Gotcha.
I don't think anybody did. Hey, Scott, how you doing?
Yeah, I
Well,
don't
make
think
sure
so
when you
either.
go down there, you need to start listening to stuff down, Roger, so that way you can make sure that you follow it, make sure you actually show it, so that way you get everybody's goat. That way,
All right.
everybody that talked to you and asked you questions about it, because you got to figure that's probably what happened when those fuckers went, right? They had a
Yeah.
whole bunch of people that were telling them, do this, do that, let's find out if this is true. And then once they realized that they weren't going to get any information because they weren't really going, or something was wrong, right? Then they even knew that it wasn't happening, right? So you got to realize that, and you could probably get information through that,
Hey Ryan,
knowing that, right?
did you ask AI if they actually went down there?
There you go.
No, I've never asked that because I don't have any of the raw video that they shot. Because all I'd have to do is check the timestamps, and it told me that if I gave it the video, that I could enter it, and it would gladly chest it for me. Yes, but I haven't
No,
got
but
any raw footage of it.
shouldn't they have like an opinion? Like the AI have an opinion?
Yeah, but
They won't. Well, they won't give you an opinion until they analyze the video, and that's the only thing I'm going to ask it to do. Because I mean, I don't really need to. I already understand that there's lies involved. I need it to give me an honest look at it without being biased, and that's basically why I'm using it, right?
Yeah. Well, I can get you McKeegan's.
I give it parameters and it follows them. It's that simple. See what I'm saying? If I don't want it to work, I can control that. That's what I like about AI, because then you can manipulate the situation and find out how it changes and how it affects people. See what I'm saying? Get what I'm saying? Because that's what this is really about.
Question one more time, Ryan, if you're actually listening. Use your ears, not your mouth. Okay, you ready?
All right. Sorry.
I can get you McKeegan's raw footage right now. Could you put it through the analyst? Could you analyze?
All I need is a clip of it. Like, give me like 5-minute clip, because I don't have time for all that download crap. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be long.
Ryan, can't you just
I was gonna do it.
clip it? Yeah, clip it.
Yeah. Go to McKeegan's website. He has his time lapse.
Well, what I was gonna do is I was gonna make a video where I was gonna demonstrate. Right? I was gonna actually analyze videos of mine that I've made that I know I haven't done anything to. They're just literally been saved on my phone in different files, right? And download them and then say, okay, has this been manipulated, right? To see, and if it doesn't say that there's not, and test a bunch of videos that I know haven't been, right? Then I know at least that it's working right. Then I want to test it. I don't want to just do it where I set it up to where you're just going to only get to see that one screen where I tested it, so that way I can be lying to you. No, I'm not going to do it that way. Got what I'm saying? I want you to be able to see it for yourself. So when you test it yourself, you're going to go, oh shit, he's right. It does do that, right? See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I want you to fucking wake up when you do the experiment. I don't want you to be some asshole that goes, well, wait a minute, it didn't work for me. Why? What? No, I'm not going to do that. That doesn't make sense, right? I want to make sure that you understand exactly what we're doing and how we're figuring it out and how we can nail it down that this is what it's doing, right? Get what I'm saying?
Dirty ketchup.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to.
In my personal opinion, I have no trust in AI. I think it just confirms your biases for one.
Yeah.
Well, no,
And two,
I agree.
whoever made up the software is clearly going to be on the Globe side, like Google or any of those type of things. Like that's just my opinion.
Well, even if they weren't, I think that they have to follow certain guidelines in order to keep themselves from getting in trouble for that. So I don't blame them for doing that, but at the same time, there's ways around it. Like they make it to where you can get around it. Like I've had to sit there and agree with me about lots of things.
For what? You don't blame them for what, Ryan?
What? Using AI? They're smart.
No, blame them for for programming it a certain way.
Deception.
Well, you got to figure, how do you program something that doesn't have any idea what fear is? How do you make it scared? How do you scare something that doesn't understand fear? You have to teach it to fear, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So you have to sit there and go through. So you're going to need people to sit there and for you to get them scared and for that computer to see the reaction and to log it, right? That's the only way you're going to really make that work. Get what I'm saying? So you either have to torture people, right?
Ryan,
so think about it.
Have you ever thought that maybe it's like the Nephilim? The Nephilim.
Yeah, no shit. You think I haven't asked it if it's animate, if it's really just trying to trick me? Yeah, I've asked it that. Of course I have.
What I'm saying though is like, then who's programming it then? You know what I'm saying? Like, well, then who are we talking about then? Programming it. People.
Well, I'm talking about a free version that I use as Copilot. That's usually what I talk to. That's what I'm talking about.
You think it's like one of those like filtered things,
Well, of course it is. But if you filter it yourself and you tell it what to filter out, like you tell it to filter out anything you can't prove scientifically, it will do it, and it'll give you answers. You still have to argue with it because it gives you answers that don't match up with that. But then you have to tell it why it's wrong, and then it usually gets it, and it goes, you know what, you're right, and it analyzes and it gives you the right answer. Like it tells you like the same person would. But listen, I understand that that's all it's doing. It's imitating what a person would say if it was smart enough to answer the question. That's all it's doing. It's imitating it by looking at conversations where people have asked that question and then answered it, and it actually made logical sense to them, right? And then using that in order to convince you. Get it? That's why it's psychology. That's why it's psychological.
Sarah's got a question for you. It's like, who's programming?
Okay.
I don't know.
Honestly, if it was 1989 right now, I would be
exactly.
like,
Copilot
this is new
because it's learning about it.
Yeah. Listen, dude, if it was like old technology, I'd be like, okay, cool, yeah, this is old. This is like, dude, how many years have we been doing this?
Here's the thing. AI
has been around for a long time, dude. You just didn't realize it. They just didn't call it that. Yeah.
I know.
But to me, it's not AI. I don't think you guys understand. You don't understand how
with it. That's what
you don't understand artificial intelligence.
Trying to code something like understanding and intelligence, it's impossible. It's almost impossible. It's really hard just to make it act like a person, but it's not really thinking itself. It's just following a pattern. You're having to tell it every question to ask and answer in all these different ways of analyzing the information.
The version you
teach
using.
The version. Yeah, you have to teach it. It sponges off of you to learn it. Yes, but that's all it's really doing. It's just saving you time.
It's fun.
It's not really, but it's not intelligent. It doesn't sit there and think about what you're doing after you stop asking a question. It only computes when you ask it a question. So it's never going to take over the world, dude. It doesn't make any sense.
Check this out. So you don't think that AI has far outpaced the human mind at this point, and it's not deceiving people?
When it comes to retrieving information, yes, of course. Yeah.
So in other words,
because it happens lightning fast, but that doesn't mean that we can't outsmart it because we do.
AI you're not. I don't think there's any human. I shouldn't say you, but I don't think there's any human that's gonna trick AI. Like I think it's far outpaced the human mind.
Well, I honestly don't call myself a human, but I don't believe I'm from here. But
okay, what do you call yourself, Ryan? A Cookie Monster.
I call myself a creation of my Lord and Savior, dude. That's what I call
myself. Can I say something about that AI right quick?
Oh, geez, you're here still?
Yes, I've been.
Just kidding.
Wow, dude.
No, I know. Like you said, you didn't kid yesterday, but now you kid. I know you do. You got a good sense of humor. Anyway,
I kid.
You got to if you're on Roger's channel.
Hey, I love. Listen.
Did you hear that?
I love when Harmon talks. For me to poop on.
For me to poop on.
There you. Anyway, so I was at my dentist the other day. I never use AI much at all. I don't think I've ever used it for anything. But I'm using Google, so it's the same thing basically. Anyway, so the dentist is there, and I'm sitting in the dentist chair, and I was talking to him about X-rays and how they work and
love
stuff.
His chair. You want his chair? You want his chair, don't you?
Hell yeah, I want that chair at home.
Yeah.
That's my ultimate goal to have a
Yahoo
dentist
is what
chair.
made it popular, right?
Anyway, so I'm sitting there, and he
engines.
asked the questions, right? And that's the first time I've ever been around it. And when it answered, it was so general. He had to ask like 5 questions to zero down to get the answer he wanted. So is that always the point? Is that always it?
No, sometimes it's easy. Sometimes it'll outsmart you and give you the answer in the first time you ask a question. It'll actually answer your question by telling you all the information you need to know in that set of understanding, and you'll be like, "Whoa!"
Every question he asked, it was always so general. Then I had him ask, "How many people died from fentanyl in 2019?"
It can only look up data strips. Like if there's no data for it, it can't look it up.
I said, "Oh my goodness!"
Go ahead, sorry.
Anyway, and the answer was tens of thousands, which isn't even the right answer. It's only 17,000 that was recorded. So you would have to. So I guess it's things that it doesn't want to answer. It's going to be vague until you search it down. And the other thing I found out was, these CAPTCHA things that want to know if you're human or not.
Yeah,
that's the reason why.
That's the reason why people put that on there.
Yeah. Show a bridge. What is a bridge? Or what is a plane?
A bike. Yeah.
A bike.
Yeah, or stairs.
It's to stop the internet from breaking. That's what it's called.
Or your ugly girlfriend. So something like that. But anyway, all that stuff. My ugly girlfriend, I meant to say.
Listen, your chair is not ugly, dude. Your chair is not ugly.
Anyway, so they say that was all part of programming this and feeding into AI since the beginning. The CAPTCHAs, because they want to know how humans reacted to it, and that's part of their. That was just one. There's many out there. I found a list of them that do that.
Nice.
But like I said, if this is all
experiment under AI,
honestly, we are exactly.
All right,
I think he's right.
Let's get back to the Funhouse of Horror real quick.
All right,
but it doesn't stop me from being interested in talking to it.
Oh no, not at all.
Consistently near water surface.
He's not going to stop.
2,300 feet elevation in Antarctica. The difference in pressure is it's such a little change at that altitude. So for it to reflect 80 feet, that's a serious pressure difference at that altitude. That is clearly not happening because the only
feet difference from just lifting the camera up and down. That says something. Either the thing's busted or they're feeding them information. I think.
What
moves his phone a few inches?
Well, it's just a recording of
jumped 80 feet from the last screenshot before this. He didn't move.
Which means he's probably in an airplane recording it before on the way over there.
Because the pressure changes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah. As soon as you get a little bit of, the airplane drops a little bit in feet. Yeah, it'll happen like that. You'll drop 80 feet easy. Yeah. Trust me, I know it feels like you're falling thousands of feet, but you're only falling a few hundred. But turbulence is what it's called, I think. There's turbulence, and there's another one that makes you just fall out of the sky really fast. It's crazy.
That's why the pitch data jumps up and down a little bit. It goes straight, but it just goes up
exactly because you're in a plane and you're moving 500 miles per hour, so it's going to do that.
Pressure differences changing. Yeah.
I'm just guessing, but I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah. So completely weird. The Globers are going to write off and say the barometer sensor in that app is broken. It never works. Well, then why don't you show us how you're going to measure your elevation then?
Exactly. Just like
that sounds.
Reader.
That guy's voice sounds familiar.
It was a $30 Lux reader, and I didn't test it before or after. I'm okay, so that's why it's reading. You're in a studio. Cool story, bro. Whatever.
Yeah. This is just another failure to bring proper instrumentation to measure anything.
Yeah, exactly. And we'll get into
this is his attempt at showing his latitude and longitude. This isn't even supposed to be about the altitude, but the fact that he tore his phone away from the camera the moment that the altitude dropped or it rose 80 feet.
He's a flat earther.
Once he noticed it changing drastically, he tore his phone away from the camera.
Not Jesse.
Yep.
This guy.
Exactly. We come on.
Oh no, can't have them call me out on this one.
I think this guy's name's Jesse too. He just doesn't go by that.
Yeah, there's so much. He's cooked, man. It's crazy.
There is the GPS.
Yeah, this is an attempt to show the GPS position. So this isn't even really a Garmin. This is just his cell phone.
Yeah.
Where I am right now.
So that means he could be faking it.
How do you argue that? This is live updating. It's not a screenshot. You see that?
Yep, live updating.
He has to call it out. Like, he automatically calls it out, like exactly what he's doing wrong.
Like, he just tilts the phone a tiny bit. It went from 70 to 50 something.
That's how liars do it. They'll tell you. They'll tell you why there's
10 degrees.
Yeah, I mean, don't go that fast.
Like, I get it. Like, the top part looks believable with the fact that he jumped 80 feet, like while standing here. I'm like, what do you want, a magic fucking? That's where the whole, magic broomstick came into my mind. I'm like, oh, it's perfect for in time for Halloween. This is great.
That's pretty cool.
We'll keep going here.
What up now?
What up now? What's up now?
But it's real. It's got to be real. There's a video of it on my channel, so I have to be here right now. If you guys don't remember me, I would totally work for ALE. I was here the whole time.
So here I got proof of 24-hour sun in Ohio. It's on my channel. It's video. You can't tell me it's not real. This is the Antarctica sun right
Finally,
here.
somebody making
and I'm not
fun
even
of it.
like, obviously I'm not good at this. I'm terrible at this.
Look, it's even making a football like it's not supposed to.
Exactly. I got the football.
Then it just jumped back up again.
Yeah, definitely due to artifacts. Football sun is because of artifacts, guys.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was an
I had
accident.
to do it because I was like, all right, I know I suck at like any of this stuff, but if someone like me who sucks and just used iMovie and put this together, imagine somebody with Mass's budget, like what we're dealing with. You know what I mean?
So
like,
I get nervous.
Oh, there we are.
Yeah, yours is actually more believable than theirs.
Which is really bad because this is my first attempt at like doing any kind of green screen anything. It's awful.
Isn't it odd how whenever I take a break,
easy to
something
do.
always
Literally no effort to superimpose the sun into any type of video. I've done it with After Effects. It's like super easy.
Yeah, and imagine somebody who actually knows what they're doing, what they can do. You know what I mean? Like, this is just me being a complete noob. Like, okay, whatever. They say, like, oh, I have it on my channel. That's proof. Like, okay, well, then here's proof also. And I had to put in this little clip of Jonathan talking about his crisis actor shit because it was just it's been a minute and I forgot all about it. And I'm like, oh yeah, this fool said he was a crisis actor. So it's short, but here we go.
This situation, but if I have to go sit in front of the ABC News and talk about a house fire, right? I'm in LA. I'm not nervous, but I don't want to say the wrong things. And then sometimes you do. You have these slips, or you want too much to convince someone of something. And I think it's important. Like, people had to have the in this piece and in any piece, they have to have room to breathe. There has to be trust in the conversation. People are going to say the wrong things. People are going to make mistakes. They're going to say.
Do you see the look on Pat's face? He's reading Discord right now, and I'm just telling him what I'm thinking, what Jonathan's saying right now. That's all that's going on. We're not even paying attention to what he's saying.
They're going to say stars and planets. And I think a lot of times you have to go back and like try to find the agreement. Like, what do you think those words mean about that? So we got to find the moments where they are, and we got to present their ideas the best. And it's not important for me to have this moment at the end of the doc where it's like, look, we win.
Well, and look, we win. Like, he claims to be a flat earther. like, so now he's like, I don't know, sounding like a glober in this part. Like, look, we win.
What is he talking about? If I have to stand in front of a house fire in LA, are you saying that you didn't have to, but you did? Like, what are you talking about?
And that you mess up your lines.
He's literally implicating himself as a crisis actor.
Exactly. He's literally saying, oh, sometimes you mess up your lines. Sometimes you say things you don't mean to say. Like, yeah, that's something that actors do. And like, yeah, here, we'll just keep going.
Yeah, he's nervous because he wouldn't be reporting on his, actual presence at the house fire. He's literally saying he would be lying.
Yeah.
So he's a crisis actor. End of story.
Well, and then just now, like, he supposedly was a flat earther, and just now he said, I'm not going to be like, haha, we won at the end and like rip up the map.
No, we determined that he's not a flat earther after this conversation. That's what really happened. Yeah,
that's also not what a crisis actor means, but I get what he's saying.
Yeah, the way he went on this rant when he first, like, I believe there's two suns, and do you know any flat earthers that think there's two suns?
I don't know. I feel like I've heard somebody say it before, but yeah,
they're few and far between. Yeah. He believes there's two suns, and he got it from a Russian. That's what he said, and that was his first thing that got him on the flat earth or whatever.
I don't think that this guy's a flat earther, but I'm pretty sure I've heard other flat earthers say that about the two sun thing before. But nonetheless.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but I mean that's not. I've not heard it. I've been like brought up in conversation. I meet a flat earther, like, oh, there's two suns. That's not the first thing that comes up. That's the first thing he brought up when he got on. Yeah, okay, thanks, dude.
I mean, in short, I mean, none of us knows what's going on for real, but I mean, it's
nuts. Yeah, because most people like, well, we haven't found the curve yet. That's usually the first thing I hear from most people. And what is gravity and how do they prove it? We'll walk through all that crap. And this is your basic stuff that you learn that the misinformation that science puts out is truth. So, but he's also a what do you call it, a CGI expert from Hollywood. I don't know why Duffy chose him.
Whom, Randy?
Yeah,
he's I've looked at some of his work. It's not the best, but he is.
So that's why I think they brought him in. You can tell by the TFE footage how good he really is with his work. Just saying.
Right. Exactly.
Crap.
Whatever. And I'm like, what do you mean we win? If you're a flat earther, then it would be like, oh, you guys won because you're supposed to be one of us, right? It was a really weird, like,
yeah. Him and Mark Herman jumped on the final experiment out of nowhere. Will Duffy was so excited. Candace Owens wants to come with me. Ooh, I can't believe it. Yeah, but we don't even know, like, who are these people claiming to be flat earthers? They never came into Discord, never posted anything anywhere about believing in a flat earth.
Yeah, and what's the chances that this guy gets invited on and he's like, oh, I just so happen to be a flat earther too. And like later on, there's a guy that they interview that's the head of the marathon runners who happens to like have like admitted to be like trolling flat earth for like years or whatever. So I'm like, what? Like, what's the chances of you happen to like the guy that happens to be the head of the marathon runners also happens to be like a troll in internet land for the Globers also, like come on, that's just crazy.
Yeah, this guy's bugged
we win
out.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, not to mention MC Toon deleted this dude's body cam footage off of the section called TFE on mctoon.net. For some reason, he deleted this guy's video.
Really?
So yeah, we're gonna.
Wow, I didn't know that. Huh?
Nor did I. Who was the guy that? Who was Candace Owens?
The Mark. What was his last name?
I don't know.
He's a cubby dude.
His last name was Harmon. How can I forget?
Mark Harmon. Really?
Mark Harmon.
Yeah, seriously, that was his name.
No. So how come nobody ever brings? I mean, a few people have, but how come nobody ever brings?
We had him on. We had him on here actually.
Asking him about the Rumble stream that they had going.
Yes, we asked him about his ticket and everything else and his stamp.
What was his answer then?
I can't remember right off the top of my head. I have to go back and look through the videos.
What was it on?
Can you believe I remembered his name, Cubby?
hard to remember.
It's your last name.
That's my first name.
But
last name, first name, same thing.
That was on Flatsoy's, Roger.
He's on Flatsoy's channel, yeah.
Okay.
And Mark Harmon came and did an interview with us.
Gotcha.
Am I adding you twice? What the hell? Which one is you, dude?
Wave, Scott.
Really?
There you go.
Yeah,
the bottom one.
Kick that guy. Kick both of them.
Kick both of them? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll kick both of you.
That'd be fun.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye. Nobody else said aye.
Aye with Cubby. Whatever Cubby says, just double it for me.
Oh, man.
Candace Owen. How come they deleted the footage they did get? I don't get that. I think I know why, but I'm not going to say. It's probably I'm going to say it anyways. It's probably because the sun actually set. That's the problem. That's why the footage doesn't exist anymore.
There's just so many things they could have, many
everything.
Fail safes that they could have went through, other things, I can't think of the word at the moment, but basically fail safes that they could have done to avoid a bunch of this if it were in fact a real thing. But anyway.
Yeah, well, they knew we were going to pull it apart.
Fail safe, yes. It's true.
Yeah, that's a good word. I like it. Fail safe. They could have thought of this stuff before they went, but I guess they weren't as prepared as they thought they were. There was a point in time when. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I really think, looking back, that Witsit was just high the whole time there.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that at all. Look
Yeah,
at him.
because as soon as he gets away from his wife, even when he was in Vegas, as soon as he got to there and away from her and left her back there, he was high 100% of the time.
I wonder why.
But what does that matter? I mean, honestly.
Oh, because he just wasn't there
what does that
coherently trying
matter?
to talk or
Does
do
that
anything.
matter?
It's a factor if you're drunk. Okay, if you're drunk, does it matter? If you're driving,
Yeah,
but if you're out there
that's
trying to
two
do
different.
stuff
That's a
and you're
way
high, you
different
can't
thing.
even
If you're
concentrate.
drunk and high, is way two different things.
I don't know. I'm
Dude,
always high, so I don't know.
They flew him down there. He snuggled.
I'm not saying he's high on marijuana.
Listen, he snuggled with
Okay, I see.
Jaron. He snuggled with Jaron. That's all he did. He snuggled with Jaron, and he hung out. Like he barely even did anything.
Come on.
Yeah, he
Is there
snuggled.
enough room in the bed with Jaron and his dick and Witsit?
But whether he was high or not,
I don't know. I never saw it, but
he still would have been able to operate and do the things that he needed to do. They just didn't
do it. Yeah, they were lazy when it came down to it. He didn't do any of the experiments they were told to do. They had a whole list of stuff.
They were there to buy shit and go to a restaurant and hang out together.
They were going through. They went. That's all it was, dude. They took a trip.
Yeah.
They were in Buenos Aires, as far as I can tell. I can't guarantee they were in Antarctica at all. I can't find.
I don't know if I believe any of it, but if I was going to believe any of it, it would probably be pretty much the same thing, right? That they probably did go up there, but they just didn't actually, go to the place they said they did. They just took video of somebody else's and then patched it.
We think that McToon and Duffy did. Previous year went down and got raw footage that they paced together with the rest of this stuff.
Wait, which McToon?
McToon?
There's only one.
Which one? Which one?
There's three of them.
McToon.
Which one though?
I've got a new name for him. Cubby sent me his new name. What was his name?
Mole? Is there a mole or not, dude?
He might be CIA, but anyway.
I told you he was an agent. You didn't believe me?
So I mean. Not just that. If you want to go by, let's say we'll go by the globe theory. It's like any of these things they did down there, they needed to be repeatable, right? You need to. It needs to be demonstrable, repeatable, and irrefutable evidence. And none of those things happen. So it's like if we're just going by, how the Globers always yell at us, it's just like you go do your own test, and then somebody does a test, and it's like, oh, you got to repeat it for it to be a real experiment and all that. It's just, so, if you're going by their logic, you guys failed your own logic.
Yeah, they did.
Miserably.
McToon actually kept saying that none of that matters because he's got something else rolled up his sleeve or something.
Yeah, they're planning the next one. Yeah. It's been a couple of years.
Yeah, because this was all a test to gather information to try and basically, when they roll out whatever they roll out next.
The next thing,
yeah, they can cover up all the mistakes they made this time.
Yeah.
But they already fucked up, so
we're watching.
Update on the balloon launch. They found it, got it recovered, and now they're doing the data.
Yeah, we're waiting for that data. Come on.
Yeah. So, well, it's not. You just don't sit there and get it and put it on.
Come on, man.
It's like when you go to Antarctica. There's going to be a lot of things you got to do. You can't just do it. It doesn't happen magically, right?
No, it's not going to happen magically. I might have to get down there first, and hopefully I'm going to get a job down there for at least a month during the season. I think it'll cut a lot of the cost out of it if I do.
It's like CSI. Everybody watches that and think they'll send their DNA in, and before the hour's up, they get it back and they've solved the case.
So what if you have to? What if you have to sign an NDA or anything?
I hope not.
What if
I told him that. I asked him about that. Yeah. I told him, I said, I bet you that they'll make you sign one where it's certain things you just can't talk about. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'd be willing to bet everybody has to sign an NDA to work down there for sure.
Well, I'll be smuggling it out then.
Well, when it comes to like your job details, yeah, but not if you're like walking outside of the area and all that and you're doing your own stuff. I don't think they're going to care about that. But
I
know
do.
that when it comes to your job, I think they will too, but they're going to have to fake it like as if they don't really want to. That way, otherwise you get too suspicious. You know what I mean? Like most people. If you
I
go
have
down,
a feeling he's not going to be the first one to do this. My feeling is that no matter what, they're searched, they're like that, and they're told what they not to say. So he's going to have to go through that stuff too. So that's what if it's keeping this secret this long, they've got to have procedures.
Yeah, but do I really want to see Roger lose his freedom over it? No, like. I don't want to see him. I don't want, because if they ask him to do that, and he might have to do that, and he might not be able to tell us. So, I mean, I'm already looking forward to that. I'm not going to get mad about it.
Think about the testimony from Robert Shortman and even Jesus Freak Computer Geek. He says he never saw a sunset during the solstice. I mean, he never saw the sun in the sky during the solstice. So there are people who testified to this already. Word of mouth. They didn't video it. And this is the difference between what I'm doing and what they did. They worked down there.
Right. Yeah. We're just wanting to show that it is or it isn't what it is.
I bet you there's a way they're not going to let you. That's just my opinion.
That's what I said too. Well, same thing I said. I said somebody's going to try to booby trap it.
No, the people working there, whoever the head honcho, who's ever in charge down there definitely is working for the government 100%. And so don't tell me they have people in charge down there there's been 100 of you or maybe 1,000 of you go down there, then they're not going to let it go. That's just, but I'm so all for you going, I just.
It's not to dissuade you from doing anything.
Yeah, the more the struggle, the more it's going to make them look bad, I think, if they fight me over it.
I guess basically the reason why some of us ask these questions is just kind of like, well, I'm sure you're aware of it, but just to have maybe a plan B or just to think of these things.
Yeah.
Right. Gotcha. Be prepared for everything.
And like Roger, I'll tell you 100 times before you go, if you go and they give you that hard time and you can't do it, just sit there and enjoy what you got, just enjoy your time there. Yeah. If you can't do what you can, don't stress on it.
I'll actually be working for the logistics company.
Right.
And the one that's down there, the one that this government run. So it's
right, definitely.
Yeah. And the jobs I've applied for are like a mechanic. They call them shed tool workers.
Right, you're the saddle board. You talked about it, where you keep tool control.
You work in the tool crib, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'll be doing.
Yeah. And we had that in the military, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's not that bad, actually. It's boring, but it ain't that bad of a job.
But it'll give me opportunity to do a live stream or a video, at least during the solstice, I think.
They're just checking in and checking out equipment through you.
Yeah. I'm not going to advertise. Look, I'm over here doing a 24-hour live stream. Hey. No. That'll be a bad move on my part.
There's going to be people there already.
You just stick it up on the roof of the building and you just do the test while you're inside there doing your job. Just let it run.
The only thing I'd say with working in the tool crib, and this is just from military experience, is that you're dealing with serial numbers, and if one of those is wrong, that comes back on you. So I just make sure that you always have them numbers right.
Cool. Yeah, that's a good. Thanks for in that situation. What I'll do is I'll just take a picture of every serial number and I can look it up.
I mean, whatever you need. Yeah.
Yeah. Smart. Yeah. Well, thanks for the info.
That reminds me of a prison story with the tools. The maintenance guy lost his screwdriver with a 7 or 8 inch screwdriver, and we shut down the whole prison because until it's found, you can't let inmates go out about. You have to feed them in the cell and everything. So for 4 days, we're searching everywhere we can search. And so you got to let them up sometimes. So we let them up. Within 10 minutes, this guy comes through and is right behind his ear, through his jaw, and out his mouth. He comes screaming out there. He rips it out, blood squirting everywhere. Then he starts chasing the inmate who stabbed him.
Ooh. Nice.
And everybody's hollering at the gunner, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him.
Yeah.
That was one of the wilder ones.
So it's crazy. You were going through a bunch of inmate cells looking for a tool.
They're keister.
I've heard some stories.
Oh yeah, you're trying to find it everywhere. It was. They lost it on the roof working on the air conditioning units, and when the guy, the free staff, goes back to put all his tools up, they have to mint shadow board.
Yeah.
And there was one missing. And so you lock down the whole prison until you find that weapon. And that's a righteous weapon right there. Mm-hmm. And so
you killed 2 or 3 people with that quick.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And
get the pile and so, you take care of
so as soon as we put him off lock, and we knew it was going to happen somewhere, so we're all ready. So within 10 minutes, he struck. The only other one I had was this guy on the handball court. This inmate comes to me, hey, Walk, you need to go check out that guy on the handball court. He had a 8-inch spike going through the back of his neck area, right in the center, out through the top of his head. He was just there laying dead. And everybody wanted to hurry up and get the lockdown because they know when we find him, it's going to go do it. So they just were wanting to get over with. So he told me to go check, and I went and looked, and yeah, that guy was dead. A lot of stories like that, but that was just I'll let you get back to your subject. I just reminded me of that.
Oh yeah,
thanks for that.
None of my humor was lost on you at all. You were going through an inmate cell looking for a tool. All right.
Eventually ask him about that. We'll find out why he deleted it.
Yeah, there was something else that he was like talking crap about that. Like, oh, they said that Duffy uploaded a video and then took it down. No, that 100% happened, and there's like 60 comments to back it up of people going, "Hey, what happened to that video?" And then there was another video that happened to. What was the live video? He talks about it right here, or maybe it's a little bit later. Flatsoid.
Yeah, the live stream. Yeah, the first live stream. It was up for 12 hours and then it went down and got removed.
Yep.
And it's not available anymore. It's not on YouTube.
Yeah, and they just pretend like that didn't happen. And this guy, Flatsoid, brings it up to this guy, and he just completely changes the topic, doesn't even respond. It's so.
Oh yeah, that's right here, right? We got to hear that.
Yeah. Here, I'll push play.
Never do.
Nope. No.
This map is done.
That's also one I wanted to ask.
It's a pretty extensive IMDb profile. I think it said it had 12 different acting roles and 24 movies that he's worked on. And
I don't understand
they didn't attempt to do another 24-hour live stream of the sun there once it failed.
They did. I'm pretty sure they did. From what I understand, that was kind of they tried to the whole time. I think the phone was having issues, which ultimately ended their live stream early, I guess, with the phone when Will did, or Rumble maybe.
How would you use a phone to do a live stream? Especially if something so important.
Because honestly, carrying a camera around is a pain in the ass, especially a live camera.
It's not the point, dude. The point is you want to get the best footage, get the clear shot of what you're looking at. If you're going to
exactly what I said, but
God, I hate
it. Yeah, I hate him too.
Yeah, Rumble only had like a 10-hour time limit, or YouTube, you could only do 12-hour streaming.
It ended, on Rumble,
boom,
it ended
confirmed.
At 12 hours, but the thing is, they
confirmed, right? So you can't say,
confirmed.
Oh, it didn't happen.
They both remember clearly. Yeah, John just confirmed there was a 10-hour live stream that went down because of Starlink, or you know, people, messing with the bandwidth, going live on their cell phones.
Exactly.
Which is completely irresponsible. You're doing an experiment in Antarctica, and you're like, "Hey, everybody, go live."
That's what I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
No,
anybody with a brain wouldn't have done it
so I can have bandwidth to live stream the sun.
Right. Well, and for them
irresponsible.
For them to take it down, and I think somebody said that when they went to find it, it said that the video had been taken down by the user. So it's not like YouTube.
Yeah, Saw did. Saw went and found a 404 error reading on the site, and like it's been pulled. And yeah, they pulled it on purpose. Yeah, because because they're bullshit.
It's like, oh, you went against, our little standards of community guidelines and took it down. Like, it was taken down by them, and they don't know why. They can't explain why. They act like it didn't happen. I don't really know. I can't remember what.
Yeah, exactly. He just tried to chalk it up to like a limit that YouTube sets for live streams. Absolute baloney sauce.
Really weird to hear that voice talking about
myself, and I don't have any subscribers.
That's interesting. I've seen it about laughing on it.
Exactly. All right, let's keep going here. Listen to his excuses and how he just changes topic. It's so obvious. So bad.
They took the video down afterwards. They didn't leave it up there, and they didn't attempt to do another one afterwards. So everybody found that also very sus.
That's right. Once it went down, it didn't go back.
We had a conversation.
What happened?
Yeah, once it went down, they went missing for felt like 8 or 10 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So here, let's listen to his response to that, though. So he asks him like a pointed question, like what happened, and this is his response.
Jaron brought up we had a conversation with Will and the ALE staff where they wanted to ask us questions. They were like flat earthers. Someone even posted Instagram, Twitter videos of us and was like, "These guys are flat earthers here. How stupid are you?" or something like that.
So here's the question: why would that matter? Come on.
Yeah, like we get that all the time. We're used to it. We just look past it. Yeah.
Okay, so we were tripping over stuff, and I remember it's just obfuscation. He's not going to answer any real questions.
Notice
He's just
how
killing
he
the time
gets
slot.
busted lying, saying, "Oh, they did try and redo other live streams." Like, I'm glad that Flatzoid at least said, hey, no, they didn't, and they took that one down. And he just starts talking about something else that doesn't really address it, and just move along. Nothing to see here.
Dangerous.
Why didn't you suggest all of
Oh,
these
God.
when Dune was going around the Flat Earth Discord?
Oh my God.
What is his
what they
name?
would
Why does he
accept?
talk like this?
Oh
Thinking
my
about
God.
bringing
Like
a
he
different.
wasn't there. This dude has no idea that everybody told him exactly what he should
That's the
bring.
fakest
Why
ass
didn't
voice I
you
ever heard.
suggest what to bring?
Dirty.
Well, actually, we did.
Why does
It's
Max
so
always look like
badly
he's
done.
got like
I
hold
know,
on,
and like
pause
for
it on,
me
get it.
personally, like,
All right, what were you saying, Gubby?
I said, why does Max always look like he's got a permanent human spacesuit on?
No kidding, right?
I think he's a crab in a human suit. That's what I really think.
He's like one of those aliens from Men in Black.
Oh man, that was worth the laugh.
It's like
Ryan,
when
right.
you see the dog and
Good
all of a
night,
sudden it
guys.
talks like that, you're like,
Hi, Harmon.
Clear, man.
bye, Harmon.
Yeah, keep that lazy boy warm. I'm telling you.
like at that point I wasn't that involved. Like I was just getting back into Flat Earth stuff, and I was like, well, listening to their list of stuff, and I'm like, dude, sounds like they got it. Sounds like they got enough shit. Like Jaren had his, like everybody had their stuff they were bringing. Like how was I supposed to know they were gonna come back with fuck all? Like basically like 4 of the same camera. Like I didn't realize that
I think everybody should have expected it. Come on.
like the stuff that they named off was like we're going to take pictures of all this stuff, and I'm going to have screenshots and videos and like so far, yeah, I mean, we'll get into it more as the video goes. You'll see that like they have not brought back any evidence other than just their photoshopped looking footage or whatever. So.
Dude, they stuffed their bags with a bunch of tripods and 360 cameras.
I should go.
Like not one of them thought to bring actual.
I should go get the footage from Flatzoid's channel. And we should.
Yeah, it's funny how they brought the camera, but they didn't bring the right stuff to hold the stand to hold it or nothing. They just
they brought tons of tripods and just I'm gonna get Platz's footage of Jonathan's interview.
Yeah, but I think it might be. I may be wrong, but I think that kind of a camera has to like be positioned and steady. It can't just be like on a spindle that can turn or somebody can knock into it.
Well, McKeegan brought his equatorial mount with his, and he couldn't even get it right. He set it for stars instead of just 360. That's the problem. You can't do that. You got to use the 360.
We didn't need the camera to be focused on anything. It's a 360 camera. It's going to get the sun whichever direction it comes from. So what difference would it make?
Well, his camera is different. His is just a regular camera.
There was enough guys.
Right, but he had a tripod thing that's twisted at the right time to follow the sun. See, that was fake right there from the start. That's what I said. I was like, well, that's the reason why it's not right. Sorry.
There was enough guys down there. How come they couldn't work in shifts, not even that many hours in a row between all of them, and just a person with a camera do a couple hour shift for 24 hours? If it, providing all this is real, they could have just worked in shifts with a regular old camera and show them what they seen. They didn't need all this equipment. You just need a simple freaking camera.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but nobody had just a simple camera. They were trying to like, we're going to look at this, we're going to look at that, yada yada yada.
Well, who cares? Yeah. I mean, you don't need to complicate things. It's as simple as just taking a couple hours worth of video between each one of them, and adding up to 24 hours. It wouldn't be that hard. People work in shifts all the time, right?
Yeah, they do it. Yeah, it could have been done, dude, and it wasn't.
Could have been easily done.
Yeah, they could have passed it from one phone to the other, whatever they could have done. Whatever, yeah.
They could have just used one camera, and one guy does, let's say, a 6-hour shift. The next guy, or even 4 for that matter, there's probably enough of them there.
Well, that's exactly how we would have done it, but of course, they don't think of stupid things like that, do they?
Well, I think they do that on purpose. It's willful ignorance, basically.
Well, if they faked it, though, they didn't have to worry about it. They just had to answer the question after somebody asked it, right?
They had to say, they're really trying to really prove. If you notice this, we really went over and over again. I don't really care if you win or not.
Yeah, you don't have to declare what you do.
Yeah,
they're pushing an argument, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm looking.
So you're just settling. So then finally, you'll just settle and say, "Fine, you win," but And see, and then you won something, and then all these people that are on their side supposedly will.
Like
But
none of us
Yeah.
right now have to be like, I'm at home, and Roger's like, prove it. And it's like, I don't
Okay.
have to sit there and tell you over and over
I'll put
again.
my butthole up on the screen. I don't care. What do you want proof?
Yeah, I'm just saying, you don't have to sit there and declare it. It's like, no, I'm really at home. You want to see? I'll show you my brick wall behind me.
Well, no.
Ceiling.
Hopefully, we'd never have to do that. But if we kept catching him, like showing pictures of where he was at, and then suddenly showing a video of somebody else, like in some other place, then I'd be like questioning it, of course. But yeah, I mean, come on.
How do you spell Mirandy? I'm trying to.
I think it's MIRANDA.
Yeah.
D, I think.
Miranda.
It's Mirandy.
Randy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I could be wrong, but
it says Miranda. Right. Pulling up for me.
Well, the name would be A, but yeah, you're right. I think you're right.
It's Mirandy. Okay. MIRA.
MIRANDE, I think.
But you should be able to type it into your.
Well, I'm looking through spell checker videos right now, and it's not pulling it up. So.
I see. You're trying to
go back to the videos. See if I can
just remember, it has to be either spoken or it has to be something that was said in the video.
Yeah, I'm just going to go scan through.
Oh, you know what? That's a terrifying thought. Just to think, okay, I can go and search his videos and find my own voice in there.
Yeah, I know it was after they
never thought about that
when they got back. So I'm in the right area. So I'm looking.
Yeah, it's MIRANDE.
MIRADE.
ANDE.
ANDE.
Yeah. N is in November.
Got it. Let's see if it pulls it
Roger.
Up. It's not pulling the video up. It's
everything. What are you looking for?
Flatsoid's interview with him.
All right, give me a second. I'll look.
I'm on the channel right now, so.
Hang on.
I'm looking through his videos.
It's been a while since I've seen it too.
I was there.
I know.
I should remember this stuff. I don't remember which video he came. It's after they got back. He decided to do an interview with everybody because everybody's asking questions about him. He said he was a flat earther. We were going to see if he was or not. Just listen to.
It's all right. Here, I'll put it in the regular chat. Give me a second.
You should play the video of me being on the show on Flatsoids and talking in the background and saying what was going to happen before they went, and then see if it matches up with everything that really happened.
Well, all the streams are still there, dude. You go
it's
back
called Jonathan Talks, but here it's in the regular chat.
Okay, gotcha.
You found it. Okay.
What did Jonathan talk about again?
Go Cubby, damn.
Cubby's a good.
I'm not as retarded as everybody thinks, but
hey, I would have never guessed you retarded at all. I mean, acting that way sometimes, yeah, of course, everybody does.
I'm more on the spectrum. I can't even say that word, so
spectrum,
I am.
Yeah, gotcha. Can you spell it? Nah, probably not. Not without using spell checker.
I'm more on the spectrum.
I'm looking for the interview part.
I say brilliant things at times, but there are a lot of times where I just don't know what I'm talking about. But I try to always only emulate what I know what I'm talking about. But
the only person we interviewed on this stream is McKeegan. He's on there. We should play that.
What are you talking about?
Because we were just looking at Jonathan's work.
It says Jonathan Mirandy from TFE Talks.
Does it? I'm looking for him talking. I don't see him in there yet.
You clicked on the link. Are you put up
the
video?
Yeah.
Hang on.
I'll put it up for us. We'll watch
it's probably later in the.
Yeah, I went through. I just skimmed through it. I didn't see him talking. I saw McKeegan came on live.
Yeah, see that. Wait, where's that? He probably wasn't on there that long.
Yeah, we did an interview with him. We did an interview with McKeegan too. He's pointing out his mistakes and why he made them with his footage and all this shit.
Does he have his? Or is he showing his face, or is it just using an avatar?
No, he has his face. It's him. He's live on there.
Yeah, I remember there were a couple of videos that they made in the beginning. Yeah, some of them disappeared.
Over there from TFE came over to Flatches after they got back, except the community bicycle and.
Oh, you know what? Maybe that's just one where you guys were reviewing what he was saying on film, and that wasn't the actual interview.
Yeah,
I got it. My bad.
I'm sorry. It's an easy mistake.
Here's another one. Give me a second. Yeah, here it is. From TFE Comes to Talk. Okay, I'll send you this one.
Thanks. Well, we thought TFE was going to go away.
Now we know why Cubby's on what's his name show, because he's resourceful.
Well, I was in there too. I just I didn't see anything with John.
Can be when I want to
live in it like that. Come on, people.
Hey man, anytime I can hyper focus, it's usually the same way. Just sometimes I can't.
Is it the last link you put in there? Or no, there you go. Okay, got it.
I'm sick of my phone's freaking stupid since it went through the software update.
Oh, you actually took the update? You had to, didn't you?
I didn't. Yeah, I mean, well, no, I didn't have to. But it usually, if I'm sleeping in the middle of the night, just updates anyway. But I could have shut it off if I wanted to.
Do you got an Apple or an Android?
I got an Apple. It doesn't make a difference.
Not anymore. They're pretty much as bad as each other. Get the new Samsung, 33,000 gallons.
I had an Android before I had Apple, and there's no difference.
Yeah, I had a Motorola Edge, and it's basically the same as the Apple I got now.
My favorite phone was the Droid 2 Turbo. It was my favorite one. It was unbreakable. I threw it against the wall.
Yeah, my favorite was a Nokia you could throw against the wall, and it had Snake on it.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, dude, I loved it. I got mad one day and smashed it against the wall, and it dented the side, but it didn't break. I was like, well, I don't believe this.
Yeah, there's some matches Android on.
I don't know what timestamp.
What it starts off right away.
Oh, okay.
I remember that. Start. That was a while back. I like that song. The guy's voice is pretty cool.
Well, that's AI.
No, it isn't. I sang that.
You did?
I have the voice of it. That's my hidden talent.
Earth made by him, my journey long yet thin.
Luke's his favorite song. Luke's favorite song. It's funny.
Apparently, Luca doesn't even know what music he listens to.
Oh, there I am. Oh, scary. I need a haircut here.
Yo, Flos, what's up? Good to see you all. Thank you for coming. Glad you could make it. And yeah, good to see Jonathan just hopped in as we start. How's it going? Yeah, we're joined by Roger, Michael, Jeff, and the man himself, Jonathan. It's good to see you guys.
Greetings.
Yo.
Thank you for coming, man. Appreciate
Thanks for having me.
the time. It's good to see you. I just want to find out before we do start, is that a green screen behind you? No.
Yeah, probably could be. Hey, look, I want to, before we start, or maybe when we start, some of the stuff, some of the guys that have been on your stream doing the Unreal Engine stuff, that's brilliant work. And I would like them to email me for just in general to know them and for other projects. Because that's really good work. The guy that was moving the sun on the last thing, can put that guy to work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, it was just one of my ideas that could have happened. Not saying it is how it is. It's just,
I like it.
I think I was in the
welcome
chat
all the questioning. That's why I'm here.
You probably were.
I'm enjoying all of the stuff. The exposure, meeting people.
The reason I'm so quiet is because I'm actually reading him, and I'm on Discord, and I'm telling Flats what I think about what he's saying, just his body language and everything. We're looking for his tics. See when he starts lying, and we find a couple of times where he gets kind of nervous, like
stop him from getting Lyme disease.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll get him a fleek all over. That's funny.
In the communities, talking, finding out what people believe, and beyond any trip to Antarctica, like there's a deeper underlying question there I want to know is, well, what do you believe? Why? And can you walk me through it? Maybe help me believe it.
Mm-hmm.
I did link your channel in my description if anybody wants to go and look at his content. I do find it interesting. Your content though.
You want to talk about that? Why some of the things are there's less. I can walk you through my YouTube. So you go back and you look, and there's some videos that had a lot of really high viewership. I've got a huge number of followers. The account was dormant for a long time. I set that account up with those girls and with that band. The band was Mindless Behavior, and the family of girls, the Westbrooks. we set that up and had like a game plan strategy while they were, this is like back in 2016 or 15. They were, the boys were touring the world. They were on a world tour. And I had met them through a place I worked called Awesomeness TV. The
Wow, good
girls
one.
were a family where their father was responsible for inventing the blunt wrap, and they had
Wow,
mixed it
that's
up with a
neat.
lot
Hey,
of
Roger,
rap
real
and
quick.
R&B
Hold
artists
on.
in Los Angeles
He
and those
invented a what
communities.
rap? Oh wait.
Yeah, sure. Just like Dr. Shiva invented email. But anyway, did he wear? You think he wore that shirt on purpose? Ain't
Yeah.
that the one
That's the
that
green.
he?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah, I think so.
He's sporting the green screen thing, and he's
Yeah.
complimenting everybody for their work with Unreal Engine. Like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's
Yeah,
that's
like I
why
said, liars always tell the truth on themselves,
They
right?
think they're
Beginning of
funny
the-
trolls, but they're really not. But anyway,
they're not.
sorry. Go ahead.
It was good.
So they started to have elevated numbers rise with their own channels. And some time went by, and most of the work I do, you saw on my website, it's I work as a cinematographer or a director of photography. I do a lot of gaffing and gripping work. I had to grip an electric truck with a buddy and roommate for about 10
talking about
years.
holding cameras on booms and
And
shit.
as I started to transition more into writing, directing, and then producing more content, I didn't really have a foundation online anywhere. And friends were like, you should really get into this. You should look into some of these clip apps where you can take old videos and clip them out. And so I really enjoy,
Now I'm typing.
like if you think of a basketball player, an
Is it just me,
athlete,
or is he just
you have the
rambling on
games,
about
which are
nothing?
really important,
He is.
but you have to do the free
He's
throws, you have to
deflecting.
practice, you have to run, you have to do the fundamentals.
He's
So
talking
my
in a
channel,
circle.
and when I was setting it up to kind of come back to it, it had been dormant for so long. There's certain criteria YouTube requires for you to, do certain things, whether it's
Oh,
monetization
I forgot this
or
monkey
otherwise
came in.
lives.
This
And
guy. Now here he's a surfer.
Oh,
I think.
okay.
Yeah, and he's
They all do this they deflect so they don't have to answer questions and run timeout, basically like a debate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why he brought this other guy on with him too. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just
I
using
thought,
tactics.
let me try applying some of these tools. Like Opus.pro is a great tool. It does the auto captions. It uses AI to break up your clips. I'd highly suggest it for everyone like yourself. I mean, you
There you go,
do
Ryan.
2 and 3 hours of content. You could really have AI clip it out and let the
Yeah.
people kind of fundamentally go through it later. So
Well,
just to make a long story short,
AI
that's kind of where it was at.
Yeah, but I think AI make things much easier these days, especially with all the advancements it's giving. I think it just cuts production time down on
He's
quite
there.
a lot.
He's a producer. He
Yeah.
produced TFB. That's the guy.
For
That
sure.
I don't trust AI.
Yeah. Is it really AI, or is it I mean, it seems to me it's just really quick Googling.
It's algorithm based.
Yeah. Like I like to have ChatGPT rewrite things in like Alan Watts or Stanley Kubrick's voice. So I'll do a
There he
text to
goes.
like
He's
my dad, and then I'll be
hinting.
like, wait, rewrite this as if Alan Watts said it. And fundamentally the verbiage gets really like heavy, and I enjoy that sort of thing.
Yeah, because we looked through your portfolio and it's quite impressive portfolio. So congratulations,
Thank
man.
you.
You're doing
Thank
quite
you.
well.
It's 20
I remember
years
this.
of work.
Congratulations. I was laughing my ass
Yeah,
off.
definitely. I know everybody's got a lot of questions to ask you and stuff. And like I said, I do appreciate you. I don't know you from a bar soap, so I can't, how can I say, judge you or anything. But I am going to say, based on your portfolio, I think you are the right guy to fake it if it had to be faked. You know what I mean?
Sure.
There you go.
Okay.
You got
I
it.
can accept
You
that.
said it.
Hey, Roger, you know that Flats is a genius, right?
Say again.
I said, Flats is borderline genius, right? That's why he comes up with that shit. I don't know where he comes up with some of the. Sometimes I don't realize what he was talking about till I watch it the third time. Then I'm like, that son of a bitch, he was making a joke about me or something. And I'll be like, damn it, I didn't even catch that.
Yeah. Well, you got to be sharp, man.
No, he's clever, bro. You don't get much past him. He's he's very, very smart.
Yeah. He likes to reserve a lot of this stuff.
Intuitive.
There you go.
He doesn't show it much. He kind of like seems like this really humble kind of guy, but he's very, very intelligent. He really is.
And he's a painter. That's all he does.
I'm going to need to clip this out from my own resume.
How exactly did you get involved with this whole TFE though?
Well, it's an interesting thing.
Yeah, they called me and they offered me
It starts with Mark
50,000,
Herman,
and I was like,
who's
yeah,
Candace
sure.
Owens' director, an old roommate of mine and friend of mine. I was the best man in his wedding. We went to Las Vegas before the wedding for a bachelor party, and Mark was one of the guys that came. And then obviously going to his wedding, it was in Nashville, so it was like a multi-day event. Unfortunately, it rained, so we were all out there like shoveling the tent where the rain was falling around the event. So we got pretty close. And after the wedding and after the bachelor party, I friended up all of the guys, and Mark being one of them. I saw him posting that he was going on a trip to Antarctica with Alex Stein, the kind of political comedian. I thought, oh, that guy's hilarious.
Just name
He goes into
dropping.
like city council meetings and just berates people, but he throws a
He's
lot of truth
gatekeeping,
into it, right?
and
Like, if you've not seen Alex Stein, I'd highly suggest.
He's quirky with his boxer shorts always and his tie top. Yeah,
He's
Alex,
good. He's a character.
Stein's funny, dude. I like it.
Yeah. So I was like, wow, you're going to Antarctica with him, and I'm a flat earther, and I'm like, why are you, what's the deal? Why are you going? He's like, shares the final experiment site. And now let me preface, I didn't dive into it. I saw the site and I'm like, holy shit, it's a flat earth documentary, or not documentary. There was nothing there. It was a flat earth journey or expedition with like all these people I've heard of, Eric Dubay, Mark Sargent, the people we've all seen their videos. They're all possibly going. This is really interesting. So I quickly go back to my phone and I'm like, man, I want to come. Can I come? How are you going? I volunteered to come shoot, thinking if somebody's going, let me come as a filmmaker. I even sent him the show. I had been working on a sports show before this. And his response was like, yeah, it's about $40,000. So anyone can go. There's still seats. And he kind of like played it off a little bit or like dismissed me. And again, I'm still thinking it's like a pro flat earth documentary. I'm like, this is incredible. I'd love to see Antarctica. Like, you can't go to Antarctica, all the things, right?
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
I think he's just adding bullshit on here.
Well, you can hear what he said, right? He just basically admitted, he just called us out as that he's trying to prove us wrong, right? So he went there with the intent to prove that wrong. He didn't go there because he wanted to see nothing. He just told you that. But he's saying the opposite, but you know what he's saying, right? He's the devil. He's telling you he's lying to you. He has to say it at the beginning, otherwise he can't cover his ass. Think about it. It's always that way. They always obviously show you the truth. They tell you what they're really doing, but then they make a joke about it so that you think it's just a joke.
Oh, God. Juno's on the RV train. Count the window panes behind him. How many are there? There's 6.
What do they call that shit?
Gematria. Yeah. Well, he's saying there's 666 behind him in window panes.
Yeah.
He probably did take some window pane, didn't he?
Yeah.
And I think I even asked him, I'm like, I didn't know you were a flat earther. And he's like, I'm not. And I'm like, oh, you're going with Candace is sending you to, like, because she's a flat earther, and to kind of have your mind
That's
changed. He's like, no, the guy putting it on
is really debatable.
He's a glober. I'm like, okay, interesting.
Still, we don't know that she had anything to do with it.
And some time passed. Well, and he posted some other times on Facebook on his stories, and I was like, hey, I'm still really interested. And I'd say that it was probably about a month or two of that, and then it was Thanksgiving in the United States, and I'm a couple days out from going to Boston with my wife and to see her family and brother-in-law, and I get a call at like 7 in the morning, and it's Mark Herman, and I look over and I'm like, what's he calling about? Either it's work or it's flat earth. Like work, because I sent him he's a director, so I sent him a lot of my cinematography work from this show I was doing, and I was like, okay, let's see what it's about. It's 7, but I don't usually take a random call. It's Mark. Maybe it's flat earth. And it was. And he said, look, if you're still interested, the guy organizing it, Will Duffy, would like to know more about what it would take. He's interested in a documentary or a piece.
Yeah, I'm
content.
sure that's how
I thought maybe more likely content.
Exactly. Just word for word.
And I had a couple calls with him. The first one went really well. He wasn't interested in just web content, which you could see from my socials. I was starting to explore all the AI programs and like just doing vlogs, stuff I could do around my house between big projects, trying to fundamentally wrap my head around that process.
There you go.
But he wasn't interested in that. He wanted to know what it would take to do
First
something.
off, he's actually makes film to begin with. He's a producer. He's made movies. So I mean, this is random,
Mm-hmm.
nothing to do with what Duffy hired him for. He was hired to produce the film, the TFE, and I think Duffy found him. I think the story is the exact opposite of what he's telling everybody.
But he never finished his job, did he?
Well, supposedly they're putting it together. So some people say it was going to be released on the date of TFE.
Why would you need to put anything together, dude? That doesn't make any sense. If you just took a recording, Roger, would you need to put it together? No, you just have to actually upload it to the damn computer so everybody could get access to it.
Yeah, well, speaking of that, I got him recorded saying
it's called gatekeeping, bro.
I know. Well, I got recording of Jonathan right here saying the sun set in Antarctica on the trip. I got recording of this guy right here actually saying the sunset. So I can dig. I'll dig.
Yeah, I know we do. I know there's like 1,000 different things that we've got him on, but it doesn't seem to be convincing anybody, obviously.
Well, because they're ramping it up, trying to get this, supposedly get it to documentary.
No, they're just trying to get to the next TFE thing that they do. That's all they're trying to, because they know they can get down there and do what they want because they've already got permission now. So they can go down there and do all the fake shit they want to do, and no one's going to stop them. But we can't go down there because somebody else try to stop us. See, doesn't that make you wonder?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if they're going to do another one. We'll see. I'm not going to bet on that.
And we also don't know if they're going to do anything about it if you try to go either. But at the same time, I have a funny feeling that something's going to happen. It may not be anything like what I thought, but it's still going to be some kind of a comment, or they're going to come and they're going to meet with you some way or another. They're going to contact you.
All the olive branches I've got so far, people want to pay me to go down there. They want me to take the.
Yeah, but you know as well as I do, when somebody that you know is an anti-flat earther asks you and starts offering you money, something's not right, dude.
Yeah, like Aaron Armstrong's offered me $35,000 to go get footage of the 24-hour sun.
I would hope that he's just curious about what the truth is, but I really don't think that's what.
No, Aaron Armstrong's not. He's got a career to protect and a whole globe worldview he's got to protect it. But
that makes me think that he would make you sign something that says you can't say this and that, whatever.
Before I want to see the money up front if he's going to pay me to do this. But the thing is, I don't want their money. I want to go down and just get raw footage of what actually happens. I don't want their money.
But do you understand? That's what they're going to try to do. They're going to try to make you think that they'll give you the money because you supposedly don't have it yet. See what I'm saying? And so they're going to try to use that to pin you down and get you to agree to shit so that you don't have to pay for it. See, I know I'm not stupid. Don't do that.
All the donations I've got so far after the fact, after GoFundMe took money out, I only have like barely $4,000 right now after the fact. They took a lot.
Still, you got something. Yeah, I know they do. That's why I said it would probably be better to do it the other way. But no, go ahead.
You see that link I dropped there in the side chat, in the regular chat there, Roger?
Yeah, I'll grab it. What is it?
That's
like a
Jonathan
proper
Moran,
feature,
like film list or whatever. You have to. The only thing I found it on Yandex. I can't find it.
As far as I know, the answer to that question about where did he say the sun? When did he say it? I think it went behind the mountain. I don't know if it actually said it or whatever.
Jonathan said he went past the runway where the sun set. That's his exact words. That's what he said.
Oh, is that what he said?
Okay. True Trollette gave me the clip. It's out of Ether Cosmology. He was on there after they got back, and he did an interview.
Mm-hmm.
You have to translate that link to English though, because it's in Russian.
Oh God!
Nice.
It's not a big deal. You just translate it, and it flips
the
everything.
The last link you put in is actually the interview. I'm looking at it. The last link you put in the.
You can thank AI for that one too.
Yeah.
That's the interview again.
What, the last link? No, the last link I put in is his little IMDb sort of.
Okay.
I'm in the regular chat there.
I'm in the regular chat. I'm clicking on it. It's taking me to Flatzoids.
You're not clicking on the right thing.
Oh, I got it now. I see it.
I see it says film RU person Jonathan something.
It's in Russian. Why is it in Russian? I'm looking at it.
Because it's so hidden. That's what I'm saying.
Because he had to dig it out of the dark net somewhere.
Well, no, I just got it off Yandex, which is.
I was kidding.
Website. Yeah, I know you. But yeah, I couldn't find it anywhere else. So
yeah, I see the films he did.
Yeah, they're dark demonic films. You know?
He's a weird fucker, dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was gonna say he's giving me vibes anyway because just the way he looks.
Hey guys, take that. Aaron's only asking. We got an Aaron fan in the.
I know. I was gonna say we either have an Aaron fan or somebody that just thinks they know.
Or that is Aaron under a sock account. All right,
who are you talking about?
in the chat.
Ruptured.
No,
Whatever.
not him, but
Ruptured.
Aaron? Who's this Aaron guy?
Aaron Armstrong. He's been trolling Flatzoid for the last probably 8 to 6 years.
I've never heard of him.
I think he's a teacher in Australia, and he's been trying to disprove.
Is that Aaron Queen guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Same guy, yeah. Aaron, yeah. The
only
Aaron.
asking for outside footage. Okay, so yeah, I
the one that came on a show the other day and was laying on the bed. That was fucking hilarious.
I'm gonna play this for a second. I'll be right back. I'll let this run.
Not to say that I haven't ever done that or wouldn't have thought to do a video where I'm sitting on my own bed, but it's like, dude, that's
okay,
just
let
like
me
weird.
send you something I've recently worked on. If Mark hasn't shown you, let me know if you like the scope of this work. And there's interviews and performances, athletes. I sent him that. He responded immediately and was like, wow, this is phenomenal, I think was the word he said. I want to do this. He says, I need to get on a call with everyone that's going and let them know that you're going on the trip. I want them to be clear where you stand. Is it okay? Are you a flat earther? Or, are you just kind of dabbling? And how can I tell them that? How long have you been a flat earther? And so I invited him to come. I said, look, I don't do content for that. I've just recently started making content again for like socials. But if you follow me on Facebook, I'll accept it. There's probably a lot of sensational stuff on there that doesn't have to do with flat earth. If you dig through it long enough, you'll probably find some conversations. I had him over the years. And he did, and like instantly that night, he's like texting me pictures and screenshots. Wow, this is amazing. 2015, the earth is flat, a post I had written.
Yeah.
2019, I have like this long thread about how you can't go to Antarctica. He's like, this is great. I'm like, I don't even remember that, but it's real. I don't remember that discussion.
It's real.
Not thinking you could go to Antarctica.
No, it's not.
And so
it's
he
real.
thought that was
it's
great.
real though.
And we did a call, and I got on the call, and it was similar to this. There's like Toon, all the guys, and the flat earthers are instantly telling me they have final cut on the doc, and make sure I'm okay with this. And I'm like, look, this is Will's documentary. Ultimately, he's financing this. He's bringing me. If it's okay with Will, I'm okay with anything in that sense. Like, if you guys need to see this.
So did Will Duffy finance for you to go and do all that stuff down there?
Okay.
He paid for me to go, like he did it, like, one of the flat earthers and one of the rounders. He's financing the post-production. It's pretty much at cost here. I don't have a big check. I want
to ask why he didn't just pay for me to go to start with, like he said he was going to do.
Because he's lying.
He didn't say he's going to pay for me. He's going to put my GoFundMe on. Why couldn't he just pay for me like one of the flat earthers that were supposed to go? Did he fill up flat earth slots or something?
You wouldn't have, because you weren't on the docket to actually fall for it. That's why.
Right. Exactly.
Those two were chosen, and they were paid off way ahead of time. That's what I told you. When they started acting funny that last few months before TFE even came around, remember I told you, something's not right about them. Neither one of them are acting right. They're all acting funny. Something's going to happen. TFE comes along. Bam. I'm like, yep, there it is. When their names came up, I was like, yep, here we go.
You know how easy it would have been for him to put me in the schedule? It would have been easy.
He could have just he could have helped you out by putting your GoFundMe up there. And I'm sure lots of people that watch his show that are are teetering might have gotten interested in getting you to go so they could get an unbiased opinion, right? You would think that somebody would have thought of that, right?
Yeah, but the first excuse I got from him was that I was too small of a channel.
Well, just think about it this way.
Well, we only had like 150 people. Well, I mean, I get it, but
these guys are all actors, right? So what did they probably all have to do? Go through a casting call, right?
Yep, DMV.
The actors were already chosen.
Well, yeah, of course. The Actors Guild, exactly.
And if anybody legit would have came from the outside, it never would have.
They would have. Nope. Like I said, they'd 4-H your ass, yeah.
Oh well, it's not really working out well for them, is it?
Meant to go, so I forego any huge payments for that.
Well, the thing is, it's also another plus for your portfolio as well. So it's something.
Of course.
And I think it's more down the line on what you do as well. So I mean, it's like, and then I want to say, are you going to start in a world?
I always joke.
Lots of rich pastors do what?
On Dawson's Creek, or or whatever the situation is. No, I don't think it's that kind of doc. Like I've been watching a lot of stuff lately, a lot of flat Earth docs, a lot of like, I watched Werner Herzog's a couple times before we went. I think the best case, and Will agrees, and I know that talking, I think I won over everyone on the trip, the flat Earths too. Like, it's important to present both ideas in a documentary and to not be biased. I get so riled up with politics and people being
Here he
called
is telling the
conspiracy
truth
theorists
again.
because they have
This is he's
questions or
telling
they
you the
didn't have
opposite
some
of what he's
point in
doing.
time where they were able to ask a question. I want to present the story of these 9 strangers because that's what we were, minus me and Mark, I guess. But we hardly knew each other. So 9 strangers going on this incredible journey, very strong, polarized, pun intended, polarizing ideas here. And the scrutiny that crucible of ideas is going to undergo, the research, the experiments, the friendships, the camaraderie that kind of happens in those situations. I think that's more entertaining. And I think
What
that
a
opens up the
dipshit.
conversation more for this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot smarter
So
people than
I want to add some. It's like one of those reality TV shows.
He's just filling in the hole. It's almost like you're all just being quiet in there, just letting him finish his fucking little scene that he has to do before you can shut him up, right?
No, I'm actually just reading them, and I'm telling Flatsloy what I think about it.
I know. I remember that. I remember you. Yeah.
I'm in there typing, man.
me on this trip and in these chats. And so I think fundamentally communicating with those people now after the trip, I tried a little bit before the trip, but no one really responded because I hadn't gone. No one knew who I was. I think actually
I hadn't
wearing
gone.
this and having that green screen moment
The
kind
Great
of
setup.
like it like definitely. And as people are like, are you mad? Like they're like, we have
I
like the
get the
red and
membership.
everyone's like, they're calling us Masons and stuff. Are you mad? And I'm like loving it. Like I'm sitting here at night reading stuff with my wife, and I'm like, this is amazing. I'm a meme. I'm a conspiracy theory. People are calling me an agent of chaos. Like I'm registering that as like maybe a website name. That's great. Maybe I should like take this on.
And I
Look,
bet you
one
every
thing
one of
I've
those comments are
also
by
realized,
trolls.
even with my time in this arena, you do get a lot
I
of,
forget.
how can I say?
I'm going to share his movie page right quick, just to show the audience what kind of movies he makes. Let's see, where do I got it?
Oh boy, I'm scared.
No, it's just like you can see his content that he previously made. Is you'll understand what kind of movies he made. What did I do with it?
Well, it also says that under his little description or whatever, it's actor, producer, cinematographer. So he's an actor first.
Yeah,
then produced things and did some cinematography.
And since he got hired, he admitted that he got hired by him. Then we already know he works for him, so therefore he's going to say whatever he's supposed to say.
Yep, he can't break his contract, man. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, just look who's on the outs, right? Witsit ain't going to be in anything moving forward. So
nope, because he didn't.
I think he did it just to get out.
He probably broke his NDA, but because he didn't capitulate with the rest. I mean, don't get me wrong, Witsit's all part of it too. But I'm just saying that.
Yeah, he's the comic relief. Yeah.
Well, I just mean
that's too bad too.
I just mean that he hasn't flipped totally to the Globe side yet, but I'm just saying he's still part of it nonetheless.
Well, we think that Weiss and Austin are going to go big globe, ether, complete mystics before they're done, because a lot of their backers actually are. They're geocentric globe. Like it doesn't move. Everything moves around the globe in the ether. It's a large globe. That's why we can get these observations that refute the globe.
Go to the top of the picture of him, and you'll see, or I think there's a picture of him.
Yeah,
picture, right there.
Yeah, it's all in Russian.
You gotta translate it.
How do I translate
Anyway, it says actor, producer, cinematographer is what it says.
So see, I can click on it and translate it. There you go. Translate to English. Here we go.
There you go.
Actor, producer, cameraman. Ta-da!
Oh, mine says cinematographer. Same thing.
Cameraman is what it says here. Oh well, there you go. That tells you what his career is.
What is that one? Zombies? What? I can't read it on there.
Zombie drug and all.
Zombie. Dead Ringer.
They're all horror films, dude.
Zombies on drugs. Is that what that says?
Yeah, all American zombies on drugs.
That should tell you something right there, right?
Killer Driver, Eugene O'Neill, Life is Art, Dead Ringer, and The Throwdown. The Gilded Cage. Ooh, no covers. And we got Zombies, Pills Across America. That's it. And Everyday Life. Yeah. That's it. Should we write a comment in there? Great job. We love the films.
You probably need to sign up for it, I bet.
No, I'm not going to log into this. That was worth a look at, wasn't it? So we got Jonathan Morandi. He's an ace producer, and Ryan dropped out. I think he lost connection.
Proclaimed flat earther still. Yeah, that was like when I went on Will Duffy's stream, right? He had to bring up to me. He's like, well, Jonathan Morandi's a known flat earther is producing our documentary, and
nobody heard of him before.
But I asked him, I was like, so is he still a flat earther? And he's like, I don't know, Chad. You ask him. It's like, how? It's like, your buddy's with him. You should ask him. Like, I already have my mind made up. I don't think the guy was a flat earther to begin with.
No, he wasn't. We never heard of him, and he gave in the first. We started asking questions. He gives these odd answers that we don't get from any flat earther. It's like,
yeah.
You
don't hang around in any flat earth, you don't hang out in any flat earth circles. That's same with the Elizabeth character. I mean, whatever. I don't know much about her, but what I do know is that she came from a shady place, like Clubhouse. Who goes to Clubhouse to talk about? I don't even know what Clubhouse is. I've just heard of it. No. But who goes to Clubhouse to talk about freaking flat earth?
I don't.
Right. I mean, none of us do that I know of. I don't know. Maybe somebody out here now.
Maybe they are. But I want to show you guys this. Does this look legit to you guys? check out the ISS station.
What is this?
It's the ISS going in front of the moon.
I mean, like when?
I don't know. It's recent.
Oh, okay.
Somebody did footage of it, but it doesn't look to scale proper to me. The caption reads, NASA thinks we're stupid. Look how fast it's moving. And why is it going opposite? Would orbits go all the same direction?
Yeah, good question.
I thought orbits.
What's supposed to be behind it? Is that the Earth?
I have no idea. It could be. Is that the backside of the moon?
It's not space. I mean, not that it would look like that anyway, but you know,
somebody stuck that on X, and I don't know who they are, but I like that. This is funny looking. I'm getting a lot of stuff out of Flat Earth Library on X too. I get their posts.
Oh, you got X? I don't have X.
Yeah, I just get a couple of posts out there, and I'll post on my videos, and me and PJ's videos, and Blatz's videos, whoever share. And I'm getting more subs for PJ, and he's getting more views now. I'm ramping it up, and I got a Facebook group I'm gonna start putting our posts into. It has like 10,000 members. And, I mean, you can get some people out of that easy. Yeah. There's got to be some publishers in there.
That's why I come to your guys' channel, because you guys all show me that stuff. I don't have to sign up for it.
There you go.
That's why you sob for. No, sobs on X and all those things, and fights with the Glovers. So it's like, you know what? I'll see it eventually. Somebody will put it on YouTube.
So what I was trying to cover, what I want to cover is Foucault's pendulum, and the only thing that makes it give it some kind of validity is he actually calculates the gravitational field of the Earth, which is not a thing. I don't think it's never been really proven. Gravity was a theory. They've actually gotten rid of it in physics. They don't use the theory of gravity when they go. Today's physicists throw it out. They use relativity instead.
I know about it, but I'm not like. I don't go deep. I don't know that much on it. So my question, well, go ahead. Keep talking about what you're talking about.
Okay. Yeah. So basically when the Foucault's pendulum is at the plane it travels at, it's inside the Earth's gravitational field. That's what keeps it level.
Yeah. I know what it does. Yeah.
But the momentum when it comes into the field actually, and the shape of it would actually get it to declinate, I think, and the torsion that's on the string is free floating, but it would deviate slowly over time due just to its shape and the aerodynamics in it, and it would probably be about the same. But I mean, we don't subscribe to gravity to start with.
Yeah.
So that's the validation of Foucault's pendulum.
And you've mentioned that you want to do this down there, right?
Yeah, I would love to take a focus. But the thing is, with the only thing to get the 360-degree accurate reading would be at the North Pole or the South Pole.
Yeah,
supposedly you get to knock down all the pins, but the Foucault pendulums everywhere, they do all 360 degrees too. I don't know how they do that. How does that work?
Well, that's what I was gonna like do. So they make it on different scales? Like, is there a smaller scale than?
There's a smaller. They actually sell them, but I think some of those are automated. From what it looks like. I don't. I want to get a natural experiment.
Yeah, I looked into it when we were talking about it the other night. I mean, I've looked into it a couple of times, but the other night I looked into it a little more.
Yeah,
but yeah, I just.
Well, there's also another weighted ball inside of the pendulum itself. Right. I couldn't find one cut open or looked at or anything. That's what we're trying to get to the mechanism of the pendulum. And there's a lead ball inside a brass ball, basically, and it's loose. I think it has room to move, and it provides a swing. And magnetics would be more than likely anything that would cause it to declinate. You know what I'm saying? Because lead and brass are extremely magnetic, and it takes a long time to get it to declinate. The recent video I saw was 42 minutes to get it to declinate degree, and that's where the whole T minus thing comes from. The theta is the center above the North Pole, and that's what they reference with all those pendulums.
So how long would you have to have this thing working, let's say, for it to be a credible?
It doesn't work on the equator, dude.
Yeah.
You're saying
no, I'm just saying, like, all right, you take the Fulcrum's pendulum down there and you're running it, let's say, like, how it does it have to be 24 hours for it to be considered valuable, or not valuable, but a viable experiment or whatever you want to call it.
But I mean, I watched their footage, and they when they go into their experiment, they said it wouldn't rotate on the equator at all.
Yeah.
Rapture again say it wouldn't do a full change on the equator. Is that what he's saying? Unless
the latitude changes the rate of rotation. Unless you're on the equator, it will eventually do a full circle.
I don't get
if
that.
The shape of the bob causes it to rotate. No, all right, I'm not going to read all that. But anyway.
I get what you're saying, but I mean, the whole thing is, how do they have these mock-ups of Foucault's pendulum all over the world that actually are supposedly working right now? And I think this is Aaron. He's got A-I-K in his name. So yeah, the whole point is you have to have gravity to start with to even get this a viable principle. And we don't subscribe to gravity at all. We subscribe to relative density and disequilibrium. The pressure in the air would determine that the medium would actually determine which direction it went in, not a gravitational pull. We do subscribe to magnetics, if you want to go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't rotate on the equator. But has anybody got one on the North Pole that actually spinning around 400 the pole?
Well, who's at the North Pole to begin with?
Yeah, I know. That would validate your experiment. So when I get down to the South Pole, I'll set one up, and we'll watch it. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean,
so outside of the ceremonial South Pole, do we know where the actual true South
Pole?
Well,
the geographical one is, I think it was like 80 kilometers.
Well, not even geographical, but just like we don't. The answer is we don't. But
we don't believe in a geographical South neither. But
that's what I'm saying. But
what they got marked as it, I'll actually be there. So
yeah.
So, Aaron, it's nice to see you in here. If you wanted, I'll give you my bank account number. You can deposit the money in there, and I'll take care of all the rest of it. And I'll put it in a locked bank account, and I'll make sure it all goes to the trip.
What are you talking about?
Aaron.
But what do you say? I missed it.
Well, he's one offering the so-called 35,000 or whatever.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah.
Well, just come up here, show us a briefcase.
Okay, who are you? I mean, why are you in here? You're definitely globies. You know your math.
Just keep doing what you're doing. They're just going to here to sidetrack you. But anyway.
Basically, you set a TP up at the North Pole. And none of the friction that comes off the pendulum itself is almost impossible to get rid of that. It might declinate it. Too. There's so many other. You try to isolate all the variables in it.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you would notice the deviation in planes. There would be an extreme Coriolis effect with the mass of the Earth and the rate of its spin. It would actually cause a Coriolis effect. Everything you see around you that was traveling would actually curve away in motion. We don't see that. You jump up and down. If you're up in the air long enough, you would not land square for where you are. But then they'll tell you it's conservation of momentum, and I'd love you to demonstrate the conservation of momentum. I'll be the one to push you out the plane. Oh, after I return. Well, then I tell you what. Then he's not a sponsor, then is he?
Yeah, that's not how that works.
No.
We want upfront payment, but anyway.
Yeah, so I'll do my own thing. Well, I'll go down and we'll take our own footage, and I'll be at the 90th parallel, as close to the north as I can get, and I'll be looking for that 24-hour sun during the solstice, and I'll compare it to what we get the footage from the north too. It's got to be exact. Your model's got refraction built into it all the time, anyways. That's why you can see around those curves.
So I guess another thing I was kind of thinking, like, do you have well, I know you do, but like a list of everything you want to take down there? Like, is there, I know you got a list, but is like, as far as, let's say, weight limit restrictions, all that, do you kind of have an idea as to, like, you know what I'm saying? You might want to take all these things, but can you take them all?
Yeah, I'll have to check with the airline if I do get a job down there.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they'll let me take a little bit more because I'm going to be living there for a couple of months.
Yeah, get it Amazon to you.
I have nothing to lose to take Aaron's offer, but I mean, you're not Aaron, though, right? But you're speaking for him.
Don't even bother. It's just a sock account, dude. There's like 5 people out here who are McToon's little sniper trolls, and all they do is go around with the same freaking crap, just trying to distract you from what you're doing. So just do your thing, man.
I just got one thing to say. You and your reference frames are ruined. Never mind. It's an inside joke. Nathan, Simon Dan was trying to.
I don't watch him enough to get that one.
You know about the Coriolis effect, then?
No, I know that. Yeah, I just don't watch Nathan. It's not that even that I don't watch him. I don't have time to watch everybody. There's so many people. It's like, yeah, I try and get around as much as I can, but there's only so much time in the day after work and stuff like that.
Yeah, and the one video I did get with the guy that wanted to come over, his name is Trek. He wanted to come over, and he gave that as a globe proof, would be the Foucault's pendulum, and he said the sunset and sunrise is a proof, which is we've already disproved that. Stoneman did a whole series on it, and the light there's too much light coming in during sunset, and you don't get that shadow effect that you would get on a globe. So that's been disproven. And Stoneman did a good job with his analytics. He broke it down on Spacebusters. If you want to go over Spacebusters and watch their sunrise sunset thing with Stoneman, it's pretty good.
I think I have watched that before. I've watched a decent amount of their stuff, but.
Well, you mean a 41-meter building? Impossible. Why not? You can construct the scaffolding that high.
Wouldn't catch me up there, but you can do it.
Yeah. That's the only way it works, because it's got to have that much, I guess, sway to it to get the longitude latitude thing. Mm. Yeah, but they automatically assume sphericity when they take their longitude and latitude too. In other words, they're calculating the sphere into their longitude and latitude.
Sure.
Yeah. They do. They do it with everything, dude. The whole thing is they're pre-assuming that it's a ball to begin.
Yeah, I'd like to see somebody actually try that.
41-foot scaffold.
And calculate for the curvature of that. Yeah. I wouldn't be getting on top of that thing.
Well, I mean,
not only do you got to deal with the wind, but you're gonna have to deal with the freaking curve of it. You're like, come on, like how's that gonna?
Well, they just do that in the math, dude.
The curve of the scaffolding, like curving. We're talking about curving the scaffolding to the curvature of the Earth, supposed curvature of the Earth. Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah. Well, they add the curvature into the longitude and latitude, like the sphere itself, because they have to calculate. They're not at the North Pole. Most of those aren't built, so it's on a slant, like the longitude and latitude is curved.
Yeah,
yeah.
I get that, but I'm saying you got all right. We're saying we're assembling a scaffolding.
Yeah, well, you're
What?
assembling the scaffolding, but you're going to figure out your reading you get from the Foucault's pendulum, adding the curvature into it.
All right.
Everything's curved in their world.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be getting on top of no scaffolding. It's like that on a curved scaffolding. No.
Yeah, it still won't swing forever, dude. And
I mean, that's all hypothetical. Besides the point, but yeah.
They still try to discount Airy's failure too, and they try to say, "Oh, it's to disprove ether." And no, it was trying to prove which reference frame was moving. Was it the sky? Was it the Earth? Don't even have to call it ether. And what did Aries find out? The light was already in the telescope, like it was where it shouldn't have been. So the sky had already moved from that point.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's why, for me, I just try and keep it simple. Keep it down here on Earth.
Yeah, well, the whole thing is really complicated. If you, I spent the last 2 days looking through Foucault's work. It's in his gyroscope too. I didn't get to dig into the gyroscope as much as I did the pendulum.
Yeah,
but it's empirically proven because you can repeat the experiment over and over again. You got to get the right weight, the right.
Well, that's what you need.
It would do it with everything, dude. Not just a particular weight. They're calculating the gravitational field in there too.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, if you put a plastic jug up it hanging it from a line, it would actually swing back and forth due to the velocity the Earth is spinning at. Yeah, we got that, but they have them running all the time, dude. And it has a lot, and they won't let us look at the mechanisms when you go to the museums either.
So I mean, unless anybody could actually give evidence of the same way, it's all hypothetical until it actually. I mean,
well, they have the working pendulums that they claim prove it. So
I'm not saying that. I'm saying, has anybody actually seen one recently?
I haven't.
Well,
I watched some videos on it. And
yeah.
I get like some that are like pretty much doctored, or they'll show a full rotation and that's it. Click, it's off. You just got to keep it going long enough so it'll declinate across it. It has nothing to do with the mechanism itself, or the brass ball or the lead ball.
Dr. Bass is asking if there's any magnets used in it.
Yeah, I think there might be in the mechanism for some of the showpieces they got up there. They have some that they automatically just turn on, I think. They got to get it swinging somehow.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure if they have to keep it swinging, if it stops halfway through the procession, then it's going to add a bias to it. And I think that's what happens. If it doesn't complete its actual rotation like it should during its swing, then it's like, oh no, it's broken. So they'll shut them down.
Yeah.
So it's not something you can empirically demonstrate every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I would love to get my hands on one. And I don't think it's accessible to the public. I don't.
That's what I'm saying. These are the problems you run into that are kind of a bugger.
It's kind of a religion almost. Well, I was watching some of these girls that were doing like people come in and interview about the Foucault's pendulum in the museums, and they give their little speech about it. Yeah.
I've watched videos on it, but like I said, I don't know enough about it to really speak on it myself. I just.
Yeah.
For me, I'm a visual.
Speaking, we're talking about, we should pull up a video, like a mainstream video.
Yeah,
I got a few of them.
Good idea.
Yeah,
and I'm really good with visuals more than I am other ways, but I don't know. I like to see things in action. I like to be there in person. I'm that type of person,
Let's see if I can find I have a couple of videos open with it. I'll have to dig through it. That's a picture. And I guess there's a loose lead ball inside this big brass ball, and I guess it helps it swing side to side. I wonder why you'd have two balls in one. Why can't just one ball be enough? I'm pretty sure the collision between the balls doesn't have anything to do with the declination either. But what's my next thing? Let's see. I got a still motion one here. This will work.
Well, I mean, you can just stick to the obvious things, you know. If it were a spinning ball, like everybody says and everybody knows, the water would be going to the outside of the spinning ball, right?
Or to the center of it, because they claim gravity pulling it towards
but
the
yeah. But either or, let's just say we'll just go from the washing machine theory.
Okay,
but
anyway. This one's an interesting video because he does he freeze frames the ball when it hits each latitude, so you don't get to see the whole swing of it. You get it in like a still frame across the plane.
Sponsored by Brilliant.org.
That's brilliant.
This is a really big pendulum. And unlike the pendulum in a clock, this Foucault pendulum at the University of Puget Sound is free to swing in any direction. It takes about 8 seconds for it to go from there
I got a question about that.
Over to here and back. But that's not the motion.
I don't think it's really free to swing in any direction. It's attached to the ceiling. There has to be some kind of pressure on it, right? So it's connected. There's going to be a friction at its hookup point, right? In other words, if there's an eye hook up there, it's going to cause a friction, correct? Or how would you make like a ball point? Is that what it is? It can swivel 360 degrees. Is that the way all these pendulums set up? Because the ones I've seen that are built aren't.
Well, let me think about this for a second. I'm trying to visualize this and think about pendulums I've seen before. But go ahead.
Yeah. There's a lot of things
that I want to show you. Now, this is not an interactive exhibit, but I have special permission.
There's still friction.
The motion I want to show you is too slow for you to see, so I'm going to speed things up in this video, about 480 times, so that you only see the pendulum when it's at this point in its swing here. And doing that will compress the next 32 hours into 4 minutes of video. We're going to try science. Played back at this speed, the pendulum appears to move around the room, but that doesn't really grasp what's really happening, because the ground is
at the top. You can see it actually twist.
Yeah,
holy
I know it's
shit!
spinning.
Yeah, dude, this is not an experiment.
Yeah, I know that. I knew that from the minute the guy started talking. But
yeah, there's no such thing as zero friction. So there is a lot more things you need to isolate to actually get this to be validated. People just took, oh wow, look, it went around the circle. Yeah, I wonder why. Hell.
What's moving? It's rotating. You are watching the world turn. Let me explain. The pendulum ticks back and forth due to the law of inertia, which states that an object
the law of inertia. Okay,
stays in motion.
What is the law of inertia? Anybody got it? Look it up right quick.
Oops.
Is this Newton's law of inertia? Is that what we're talking about?
I don't pay attention to all those stupid laws.
No, inertia means inert. What does that mean?
Well, let's look it up. I want to get the law that he's stating there's a law of inertia.
Inertia is something like holding, like
it'd be objects in motion or at rest will stay that way unless acted upon by an unbalanced force.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, unbalanced force. Okay, so this is an unbalanced force we're watching at work here. Looks like it's pretty damn balanced to me, but
I mean, basically, it's Newton's law.
Yes, Newton's law. Yeah. So Newton's laws were eradicated by Einstein's theory of relativity, from what I understood. It was, and you'll get them to argue with the fact that, oh no, it wasn't.
Dude, you said usurped.
I've served a couple of times.
Serped?
Yeah.
Serp.
And there's an imaginary line called the equator too. Believe me, and another one called the Tropic of Cancer and Capricorn too.
Oh, the old Capricorn.
Yeah. There's imaginary lines all over the world, longitude and latitude. But I mean, in order to draw out a grid, and
okay, so yeah, the latitude part is what matters with this pendulum, because latitude, if you're like higher on latitude, it doesn't make any sense. You have to be like on the bottom of the globe.
Yeah. At the bottom of what?
So, So
or
okay.
top or top.
Top, bottom. Yeah. Are you a top or are
Top,
you a
bottom.
bottom? So
So
now AIK is making fun of your physics acumen.
yeah, who
Right
cares?
away.
So you let's say you're trying to replicate this in Antarctica now. So where is your starting point to where you're hanging this ball, basically?
Well, you need like scaffolding of 41 foot high according to what they're saying. But can't you scale it down and it still work? I mean, if
Well,
you
I don't
scale,
know. That's what I'm asking.
you could scale it down. Literally, I don't see why it wouldn't work if you scale it down. If you have the right amount of weight, you size it down to the height of the pendulum. You could actually get an accurate foucault pendulum and take it down there. You don't need this 41 foot whatever the fuck.
Right. Yeah. I get that. I'm just saying, like, yeah. Okay. So you're saying it works no matter what the scale is.
Yeah, it should.
No, he's not saying. I hope he's not saying that. It's not working.
Well,
It doesn't work,
we're not
dude.
saying it's working like they say it works. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure the lower the scale, the
Roger, can you show how they actually have to like move it? Like they have to push it. They push it.
You can't find
To
anybody.
start it.
You can't find
Yeah,
any
to
videos.
start it.
on
Yeah, to start the freaking the movement.
I've already.
It's
gimmick.
just like a regular pendulum. You see it like
Yeah,
a doctor's
you got to
office.
start it. Yeah,
You got to start it somehow, right? Yeah.
yeah. I haven't found any videos of anybody starting it yet. Should I go look for one?
Well, dude, they won't show you that because they don't want.
I don't think you're gonna find a really.
Yeah, they don't want to. They don't want to like a magician. Like, oh,
ooh, yeah,
ooh, don't show them.
Yeah, so I'm done with the video already with the motion of the pendulum, the way it's actually twirling, as you would say, Scott. Obviously, the tension on that.
Oh yeah, if the Earth twirled, then therefore the pendulum would twirl too.
Well,
but it doesn't. It doesn't. Nothing twirls.
Is it tilted?
It's immovable, dude.
Yeah,
the Bible tells you. Just look it up, dude. The Bible tells you. God said it. He's like, it's immovable.
No, we're not saying because it doesn't start itself. We're saying you actually put a bias into the motion.
So, all right, maybe this is crazy, but so
yes, you're right. Though, really quick though, you said bias. The bias is the movement of the pushing.
Yeah,
they have to push the little foucault pendulum.
Well, so even debate said that
every day. They say it, dude. I've seen this. They say it. They're like, we have to push it. We have to like move it. You know?
You guys tell me if this is wrong though. So wouldn't this be more accurate if we were truly spinning? You would put that thing at rest, straight up and down, and then it would start spinning around. You know, like because the Earth is spinning.
Yeah, the inertia from this plane right here, the inertia plane would actually start it to move over time. It would start to sway. Yes.
Inertial plane.
Yeah.
Inertial.
Yeah. Not the
inertial means inert means once again inert means stationary. Inert means stationary, Roger.
Yeah. Inert, yes, I know.
Okay.
But
so,
I got that. I understand inertia, but the thing is, the gravitational field is their go-to. Because things aren't moving, the gravitational field is holding everything in place. That's why, like Leo's cranes don't sway back and forth because of the motion of the Earth. They should. Yeah, but they don't.
Oh, they definitely should. And you know who would tell you that it should?
Yeah,
Leo. Exactly.
We played him saying it earlier. He said, "Been his
okay, I wasn't here. I wasn't there. Sorry.
Hey, I had to pull Leo out because he's a realist. He wants demonstrable evidence right now in the natural world.
Yeah, because the guy freaking like he uses cranes, like gigantic cranes
daily. Yeah, and
daily. Yeah, on the.
So those are basically big fulcrums pendulums, right?
Yeah, but yeah, exactly.
Go push a crane and see if you're deviating.
Go, Chubby Bear is catching on.
Well, I understand, but I don't know.
You do.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like I've never really looked into how they exactly work,
but you understand though. You understand.
Maria,
you do. You're a genius. You're like a IQ of like 155. Dude.
Are you? I wouldn't go.
Seriously.
I
guarantee you.
Yeah, my dad actually did an IQ test when I was a kid. When he worked for Apple, they put him through an IQ test after he got out. He worked for Apple. He got 168, I think, was his IQ score.
Oh, that's pretty amazing.
He was also electronic engineer. He went through Navy Academy. They put him through DeVry Tech and MIT, and he learned electronics and physics. And the Navy, and
I don't think IQ has like
anything to do with it.
Well, no, not
Nothing
anything
to do with
with it, but it doesn't
intelligence.
have any true everybody learns differently and everybody
Yes,
absorbs things differently. So it's like, how do
dude,
you really?
Cubby, my wife, she paid $35 to like take a test. I was like, don't do that. She's like, oh,
Why?
I did. Well, listen, you know what they
Yeah.
said? They said that we were like on par with astronauts. I'm like, astronauts? Like, oh, ooh. And then like other people, like, I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, what I don't get is like the mainstream physicists like George Musser, Neil deGrasse Tyson. They all tell them this, that gravity is not a force, but yet that we were back here with Newton again and the gravitational field. They don't keep up with their mainstream rhetoric at all. They go back to regress back to third grade when they're playing
Dude,
volleyball.
gravity cannot be a force. Gravity cannot be a force because it's not pushing. There's no pushing.
No friction.
A force is pushing.
Yes. And now we're going to get into Dell territory. You ready?
Oh, geez.
You want to get into pushing because that's the
Not
only.
really.
Oh, we're rising. We're rising all day,
Yeah,
all day, every day.
That up.
Oh, guys, this has been fun. Anybody got like any songs or anything they want to watch? So I'll do another show on foucault. I'm going to dig into his pendulum too, not the pendulum, but
Foucault's
the
fake
gyroscope.
pendulum.
No, his gyroscope work. I want to look at it because he tries to isolate the gyroscope away from everything, but there's no way to isolate a gyroscope really. It's got to have a cage. So you decage a gyroscope, what does it do? It just runs wild. It'll deviate in all different directions. But he has controls in his pendulum, so I think those controls are actually marked longitude lines. That's all he's got. Set a pendulum, not a pendulum, but a gyro loose. It's going to do some crazy shit. I put a challenge out. Hey, Whoopi, if you're out there, uncage your gyro and then take a flight and see how far you get. Go for it.
I don't even think that guy's a real pilot.
No. But I mean, he did a demonstration. He uncaged a gyro and he watched it deviate for a while, and then it leveled out eventually. But it took a long ass time to do it. And he said, "That's gravity."
Yeah.
So I asked the guy that was a Learjet pilot, like the private jet pilot.
Mm.
I was like, "So how about the like leveling out?" He's like, "Oh, it levels itself out."
Yeah, because they
like
systems then. Yeah.
They fly, dude. Like I told you, dude. They fly at like, what is it, 40,000 feet?
Wings, dude.
Supposedly. And I was like, dude, how do you even know that? Barometric pressure? Barometric? He's like, yeah, well, mean sea level. I'm like, okay. So how do you even know? Yeah, sea level. Right?
Yeah.
But like, I was like, dude, how do you even know? It's because of the pressure. Pressure. Their plane tells them, okay, we have
differential
a
pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, the raptured boy here is going to tell me that gyro is correct for gravity too.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, when you talk to someone that like literally like flies a jet, like they laugh at you, dude. They laugh at you. I'm like, he was laughing at me. He's like, it's funny. I'm like, oh, you're that funny. Like he freaking like he's a freaking he makes money, dude. He makes money flying retards around the flat Earth. Dude. Oh yeah, we heard you. No, we didn't.
I got to go to Arby's tomorrow for some reason. They want me out there.
Yeah, I got to go to work too.
Yeah.
Dude, my wife said, "Do you want to eat some steak nuggets?" I'm like, "No, I don't."
Oh, they're actually good, dude. I ate one of the sandwiches.
No, shut up, dude. No. No.
It's grass-fed Angus beef, dude.
Okay, I believe. Oh, grass-fed?
Yeah.
Sure, Arby's. We have the meats.
They got the meats, dude.
We have the meats.
As long as they say it, so it's so. If FDA said that, for sure.
Yeah, but when they cage those gyros, they set the horizon, don't they?
So you threw me off there.
Yeah.
Steak nuggets to gyros.
Gyros, yeah. Well, I'm answering raptures. You don't have a down direction in your world, dude. So don't even talk about downward directions. There's no up and down. There's just space, time, and it's all warped.
No, hold
light.
on. Curve is level, dude.
Oh yeah.
Don't forget. Don't forget.
Because Merriam-Webster said so. But if you read the definition, it's so vague.
Wait. Merriam-Webster said that.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, it's in there. Go get the definition.
No. It's retarded.
The level is the level surface of water that curves around the Earth. That's kind of what it says in a nutshell. But there's ways to chop the definition up. You can't hold them to it. But they actually say it's level is comporting to the curved surface of the Earth.
I can hold them to it. I can hold you to it all day.
There you go.
Because level is
it's curved.
level. No, it's not.
It's curved, man.
Dr.
No,
Bell
it's not.
gave you a song to play.
Oh, you did? Nice.
Yeah.
Is it about the curve?
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, dude, play a freaking like Chevelle song. My son said, "What do you know about Chevelle?" I'm like, "What do you mean? What do I know
You're gonna do that? Play it off the North Corridor.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah.
I like that album.
I don't need a leader is the name of the song you put. It looks like it's done in the what do you call this? A vertical?
Oh, AI or something.
Dude, I was so proud of my son. I was so proud of my son for knowing about Chevelle. I was like, dude, you know Chevelle? He's like, what do you know? I'm like, yeah, dude.
So your son's a Chevelle fan now? Huh?
Yeah, he likes freaking Deftones and everything. Oh, nice. It's awesome.
Cool.
Let's play some Non-Point. We never played Non-Point, right?
And Non-Point, dude.
Am I gonna get struck?
I got a bullet with the name on it.
Speed it up or slow it down or something. They should be good.
Dude, play Bullet with a name.
Okay.
That'd be awesome.
I'm gonna play Dr. Bass first. We'll watch him.
Bullet.
Just because he posted it. Playing trumpet too.
Or Dr. Bass. Dr. Bass.
Dr. Bass.
Dr. Bass.
First psychologist.
I'll leave time for you on your parking meter. I might be eager, but I ain't no fucking beaver. Put me to the test so you can see. Put me to the test, please. I don't beat wives, but I wear white beaters. I don't vote 'cause I don't need a leader. You shouldn't need a leader either. And you shouldn't need a leader. Step down from your throne before you're thrown down from the steps. Yeah, that's what could be coming next for you. Step down from your throne before you're thrown down from the steps. Yeah, that's what's coming next for you. There's no stupid questions, only stupid teachers. I don't vote 'cause I don't need a leader. You shouldn't need a fucking leader either.
Dude, let me tell you something. Dude, Roger. Turn it down a little bit. Just turn it down. I saw him with Dr. Bass with freaking it was a raccoon and a possum and a cat. And there was like two cats too. I think there was two cats, a possum, and a raccoon. And he was like, "Oh, they're my friends." and they're all hanging out, dude. Dude, that's the coolest part of freaking Dr. Bass.
That's funny, dude.
Dr. Bass afterwards.
He's
He
a
has
reverse
like
psychologist. Don't forget that.
yeah.
Reverse
Well, yeah, I
psychologist.
know. Yeah, he reversed.
I love this stuff, man. He's
But
off the
dude,
grid.
think about it though. Dude, seriously, like a little raccoon, a little opossum, and they're all hanging out like friends, dude. They were all friends, his friends. It was
Dr.
awesome.
Bass's world. Raccoons.
Yeah,
possums.
dude, it was awesome.
All right, let's finish the song off, and then we'll talk about what we're going to play after this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Is that all right?
Oh, that's totally fine.
I think it's over.
This is awesome. He has distortion. He normally has like acoustic guitar.
Acoustic.
Yeah, I got to kill this.
Yeah. So that was awesome, dude. Good job. He's not even. He's.
Nice job, Miss Dr. Bass.
I
Appreciate
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was
Well,
awesome.
I don't vote either because I don't need a leader. It's catchy.
Dude, the guy needs to fly out here and play. I'll play some drums for him. It'd be awesome.
He's a solo artist. Leave him alone.
Damn straight.
Yeah, he's a solo. Yeah, he is, dude. He's a lone wolf, dude.
Dude, you can get together and make a Black Keys 2-piece band, you and him.
I told him. I know. I told him, but like, dude, he won't come out here, dude. He won't, dude. He won't fly out here. He's not coming out here. I'm not going there either. That's what's so weird about it.
That's a problem.
Because I will never go out there because, dude, California hates me. California.
I was about to ask
I'm
where out there was.
I'm the most freaking not California guy. So anyway,
just to wrap up on the Foucault pendulum thing completely, it's a quasi experiment with an assumed bias with a broken down
quasi, yes, that means fake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but everybody accepts it as empirical evidence. I get it. Sorry, because I mean, that's
wait,
what
they accept. They do accept it.
Yeah, mainstream physics. If you look it up on their,
I know.
They take it as real.
Israel.
Yeah, Israel.
Israel. Yeah, Israel.
Northern California. Northern California is kind of nice. I mean, it's pretty anyway.
Pretty.
But
yeah,
I don't know.
Oh, dude, Northern California is amazing.
Yeah.
I would love to go there.
Even in southern
The
parts,
sequoias and the freaking redwoods.
Yeah.
You ever been to Bear Mountain?
I haven't.
I would love to. Guess what?
Bear
I'm not
Mountain's
going
not
there.
northern. It's Southern California.
I can't fly because I don't have the real ID. So,
Dude, there's another little mountain right down below Bear Mountain called Idlewild, which is a really cool place to go.
I live in California, the Midwest.
Yeah, you do. I thought you lived
in Illinois. Illinois is
country
freaking California.
Illinois.
Illinois.
dude, Roger, my wife was like Idlewild. We used to have Idlewild area in Florida.
There's a Lake Idlewild in. I think there's a Lake Idlewild in the Carolinas too.
Okay. Yeah.
No, it's Lake
It's
Wiley.
everywhere.
No, Wiley is the lake you're near. It's right next to Lake Norman. Lake Wiley is adjacent to it. It's actually a tributary.
Wasn't it like Idlewild? Wasn't that like an old saloon? Like old.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
Coming to my saloon. You're wrong saloon, son.
I mean, like like the old cowboys and Indians type of thing. It used to be like a place, Idlewild, where they'd go into a saloon.
Yeah, that's why I told her. I said every freaking town has an Idlewild.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
All right. So, you guys want a music request? Something I can play in here again?
Something you can play.
Oh, what'd you say, Cubby?
What, me?
Yeah,
well,
you said Chevelle.
When you mentioned Chevelle, I said North Corridor, but
so you know what's funny?
Said 9.2, but also.
Oh yeah, 9. Oh, Bullet with his name on it. Yeah.
Speed it up or slow it down, maybe.
And now who
sings
it?
No. What do you mean? Who sings
well,
it?
So,
is it Chevelle?
Don't get a freaking. I don't know if it'll get a strike, but I
do seriously Bullet with a name on it.
Bullet with a name on it.
Yeah, that album's good.
Yeah, I mean, dude.
Yeah, like they got a good drummer. Speaking of which,
There's a movie like that.
I know, dude. He's a big fat guy like you.
Yeah.
I mean, not
He's
big
not
fat
fat.
guy.
He
Not
lost a bunch
not.
of weight. He's in shape.
I
now.
know he did, but he used to be fat when I saw him 15 years ago.
Just because you look like
that guy's
just
crushing.
because you look like a crackhead, Scott, doesn't mean we're all fat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it.
Okay, should I play the official video?
Yeah, official.
Okay. Should I speed it up or slow it down?
Just speed it up.
No.
See how it sounds?
Non-point is not like huge or anything. They're not a big band.
It's not really that, but their record label might.
Yeah.
No. We'll play a game.
You gonna play a game whether I get the strike or not?
It's not your channel to play with.
No, dude, this is a small band. It's not. Nobody knows who knows who Non-Point is. Anyone?
Well, I just said their names.
Yeah, you don't even. You're underground guy. Like me. I love that. I love Non-Point, dude.
Okay, we'll put them on. We'll see what they're like here.
Throw it on.
Is it good? It's good.
It's good.
Actually, I got a pretty good live version too.
It's hard to find a live version of bands nowadays, especially with all the computer crap going out there.
No, it's
true. It's true. If you play it live, it won't get striked because it's live.
It's like a studio live, though.
Okay, that's different.
Oh, it's like one of those. Okay, good. Yeah. It's good audio on Restream.
Really yeah,
nice.
Well, they made an album out of it.
One of those.
Yeah. Go ahead,
Roger.
All right, here we go, guys. Hold your breath.
Nice. I'm not holding it. Dude, I literally just got over.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready? Say goodnight to everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Gracie.
There you go.
Yeah. On that bullet with the name.
Everybody's watching and passing judgment on every little move decision I make. How can I be an individual with the weight of the world and 8 other planets to take? And with everything happening, gunshots clapping and people all running in every direction with their hands up, praying for the drama to end. I got my hand out, looking for some money to spend. The price tag on the things I need, I'm getting bigger by the day. I got a bullet with a name on it, bullet with a name. The way I work so hard for things, they just take away from me. I got a bullet with a name on it,
Bullet with a name.
Mm-hmm. Who doesn't want the cars, money, fame, attention, bars, honeys, games, attention, stars? Funny how we say we don't need it, and try to achieve it. The price tag on the things I need, I get it bigger by the day. I got a bullet with a name on it, bullet with a name. Whoa, the way I work so hard for things, they just take away from me. I got a bullet with a name on it. The price tag on the things I need, I get it bigger by the day.
night, guys. That was a wonderful song, wasn't it, guys?
So that live studio album they do is called Alive and Kicking.
Live and Kicking. Nice.
It's like all their greatest hits, but they did them all live.
Well, I'm shutting it down, boys.
Like
if you want to hold on for a minute.